Check, 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 check. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Check. And a good Friday evening to you. Playoff action here in Rosebud, Arkansas. Cave City Cavemen on the road tonight as we are taking on the number 4 seed Ramblers, as we are the automatic 5 seed for the year due to the timing of the 8-man as we got into the 8-man system is what I'm getting at. So we are live here tonight on the road for what should be one of the best games in Caveman history, if you ask my opinion, and I hope it turns out that way. Justin Wilson live from Rosebud as this press box is shaking with the audio coming out the sound system. You may be able to feel that at home because it's quite loud. Philip Landers will join me in just a moment. He had to run back to the parking lot, so we'll see him shortly. But the Cavemen ready to play here at Rosebud. Nobody. We've got officials. Okay, officials never seen the coin toss. If they did one, we've missed it. We'll find out who does what here in just a moment. It looks like Rosebud may be receiving this football first. Cavemen across the way got the 9th graders moved up this year to senior high, and we've got a long list on this roster that I've got, and we'll get to them shortly as we go. Cavemen are going to line up to kick it away. Gavin Sams at the 40, and we're about ready for playoff football here in Rosebud tonight. First round for the Cavemen, our 5th appearance in the playoff world in football land, and this is our 20th season of varsity football. And I'd say those odds are pretty good. First kick, it is away, and here we go. Rosebud's going to pick it up and lose it again at the 25. Ball comes loose, and I don't know who's actually got it. We'll see the call. The White Hat motions. Rosebud keeps possession after the little bouncy bounce fumble there. So the Cavemen will start on defense tonight. Here we go. 1st and 10 Rosebud. They are the Ramblers. And a almost full stand capacity across the way for the Cave City side. This side of Rosebud, not very full. Rosebud winless on the season, according to our records. Here we go. First snap. We'll get you a number in a minute. It's 18 as the quarterback wants to throw it long, and he overthrows his intended receiver. That'll be Drake Atkin. And he overthrew him about 5 yards, so that'll be 2nd down for the Ramblers. We've got a flag also on the play. We'll see what that is. That's going to be a personal foul. Roughing the passer on the defense, and that's a rough call there to make early. The Cavemen have endured their first penalty of the night against us, so it's a 15-yard penalty and automatic first down. So instead of 2nd and 10, it's 1st and 10 from the Rosebud 40. Quarterback number 18, Bo Patchell. He's in formation. Here we go. Gets a snap. Got a screen pass complete to this side. Got a tall receiver there. It looks like number 13, Dylan Hunkapiller. And my goodness, he looks like he may be over my height at 6'5". And he gets across midfield and down at the 46 of Cave City. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 on the screen pass. And it was looked good. And hopefully we can kind of starve that little action out as we go through the evening. No score here in the first. 11:20 to play on the clock. Clock moving after the penalty and the first down. 46-yard line, here we go. Snap. It'll be a direct snap to the running back. He's going to get it to the 36-yard line out of bounds. That's number 22. Don't have him on us. Yeah, we do. Cade Wortham. He's over here as a freshman. That was a ninth grader, and I didn't think he was a ninth grader. But, Philip, you're finally joined us from the parking lot.
Yeah, and it actually is raining loud enough that you hear it hit the bleachers now just as I walked in here.
I see it in the lights now.
Yeah, and that running back ran straight to the first down marker, didn't he? Ran right out of bounds, right on that stick.
He is second and short here for Rosebud. From our press box location, we are a mile away from the field. So that's why it looks like we're a mile away. Rosebud, let's throw it across the middle, and it's incomplete at the about the 20-yard line. That'll be a good defensive stop there for the Cavemen.
Yeah, I think the receiver may have made his cut toward that pylon too early, and that throw was behind him. If he just ran downfield farther without cutting, he's got a touchdown. He was behind our defenders.
Indeed, and band's here tonight from Cave City. Cheerleaders are here in full force as well, Philip, and we also got a good student section over there as a pet bus was also brought down. We've got a lot of yellow things on the road tonight.
Yes, we do. There was 3 of us convoyed over here with cheer, students, band, administrators, and one tired old coot.
That's you, wasn't it?
That would be me.
Cavemen get in behind the line. There's a flag coming from the sideline. We'll see what it's about, but a quick stop by the Cavemen on the run. We'll see what they call.
That was third down and short, right? So if you can hold it. Personal foul on the defense, he says.
Face mask on the defense. Oh, my goodness. That's 2 personal foul penalties that we've had in the 2 minutes.
Yeah, and that's going to give them an automatic first down, but it's the 15 yards is what's brutal because that'll move them down inside the 20.
Take that back. That's 1 minute. It's only 10:52.
Yeah, a minute
yeah,
8.
Minute 8, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Those penalties and going out of bounds, stop that clock.
So 1st and 10, they're going to roll it from the right at the 15,
Yeah,
the
15,
20.
16.
Can't
15.
tell. Throws it over complete, and Cavemen getting behind the sticks. That's going to be Cade Wortham again on the throw, and they've run him in there as quarterback instead of Bo Patchell, who started the game.
Okay, so either an early injury for him or
the freshman quarterback, they want to just throw him in there.
They just want to put him out there. They're looking for their first win, are they not?
They are.
They may have
they're
said,
winners.
we're going to try something and
see what happens.
They've moved the ball here. 30 yards come off of our penalties on this drive, though.
It is true. So it's going to be 2nd and about 11. They're going to be right at the – oh, this field is hard to read. It's the 24.
I think –
long pass, and he's going to overthrow the end zone that time. That missed him by 10 yards. Third down.
He had somebody right in his grill, and he just threw that as far as he could.
Just trying to get rid of it that time.
Yeah.
If we had a safety back, 11-man, if we had a safety back that far, could have been intercepted in the end zone.
That's true. It's just a little different here in this narrow field, tightens things up a little bit, but you still got more room, I think, to operate than in an 11-man situation.
Right. 10:06 on the clock. It stopped again here, and we'll see what we can do here. 3rd and long, man in motion in the backfield, screen pass, not going to take the chance, going to throw it over, and caught and complete in the end zone. Touchdown Ramblers. Didn't see that coming.
Yeah, again, the receiver got behind our defenders, and a perfect throw by the freshman that time. Dropped it right in the receiver's basket, and he just took it the last 5 yards.
I'd be interested to see the junior high record.
Yeah, that's a good point.
2-point conversion try on the way for the Ramblers. 6-0 Rosebud. We'll see what happens. Good snap. Rolls out to his right. Going to take it himself. Got flags coming from the backfield. Probably a hold. It's going to be no good anyway. Incomplete, but we'll see. It's a holding on the offense. Cavemen might decline that one since it was no good.
Did they stop him shy? He dove into a crowd there.
I thought he was short. But it looks like we may just go ahead and
if he got in, then you're going to accept it.
He must have got in. That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
Yeah.
So they're going to back it up to around the 13-14 and try it again.
But he's far enough away from here, that corner is, that I couldn't tell you if he's in or not.
Right.
I mean, I'm serious. We are literally a mile away from
and we really should be higher up for as far back as we are.
Yep. But that's all right.
Old press box here at Rosebud.
Really is. You were here the last time, and I was here, and I don't know why, but I was here.
That's right. There's a
Complete.
catch for two incomplete. Yeah.
Nope.
That's why that restaurant back up there in Rosebud, you and me and your dad ate there, didn't we?
Dad says he's never been here, so I'm not sure.
I think maybe it's you and I ate in there.
I know I went with you here one time.
I've been there, but we were down here for football once upon a
it was
time.
20 years ago.
Yeah, this press box was old then.
Yeah, 6-0 Rosebud here early in the first, and the Cavemen already on the field to receive it. So we're just going to keep it right here for a minute for you guys in the studio. My bad, but we're already on the field ready. So,
you know, when the 2-point conversions, when you don't kick, they can, and we've seen that in some of our games this year. They add up, and just stopping them on this first score was a big stop. And if we score and get our two, and another time, and it makes a difference. Pretty soon you need an extra touchdown.
Onside attempt, and Cavemen's going to have it at the 49, our side of the 49, and that is going to be Seth Wilson with that reception, or not reception, but recovery is more like it, and it's going to be 1st and 10 Cavemen. We're going to be at midfield. That's a good spot.
And that was a knuckler. They always are when they squib kick, and he did a good job to get it and just kind of fall forward to the 49. So we can see the goalpost clearly from there for our Cavemen heading left to right.
Sure can. Cavemen wearing white tonight. It's odd to see them in white, but that's our road colors. Ramblers in all red and some pink socks out there mixed in the middle of it for some breast cancer awareness. Cavemen move trips to the far side. Not seen that before this year. Johnson in the gun. Here we go. Backfield empty. Screen pass is overthrown on the far side. Christian West, the intended receiver, 2nd down.
Yeah, you want to spring a play that your opponent can't find in their huddle research online when you get to the playoffs. And Johnson threw that one too high, and this crown, it doesn't look very crowned, the field from here. And I think he was expecting that ball to, you expect that crown. He just threw it too high.
Johnson, empty backfield again. He's going to run himself. Left side, he gets through the line, gets across the 45. Now the 40 flag comes flying in from the Y-hat. He threw that flag 20 yards.
Yeah.
And it'll be a 1st down unless it's a hold, and it is a hold on the offense. 10-yard penalty.
I can't see the white hat for the support beam in the box. It was like that flag came from outer space.
Well, that's
he let her go a long way.
They're penalty-happy throwing officials here so far. That's the 4th one in the game. So
yeah, well, that happens, doesn't it? And you can call hold anytime you want to. And it seems like some crews do get caught up in flagging the holds. And we got to remember the spirit of our competition here is to just play some football. And sometimes I think you just got to overlook some of that. But if you gain a clear advantage, then they've got to call it.
9:38 clock should be moving according to the referee, but it's setting at 9:38 and not moving. Cavemen have it 2nd and about 21 at the 39. Snap. Johnson going to run it to the near side. Gets across the 40, now 45, lowers the shoulder, spin move at the 50, now at the 45. He gets almost all of that back. He's down to the 45. Good job, Dawson.
Yeah, he had some good blocking by our bigs downfield, and then he broke a tackle and got us some extra yards.
Great job there. But Dawson brings up 3rd and manageable now instead of 3rd and long. Ball's at the Rosebud 45, and we looked more put together that time.
Yeah, and, you just got to get out there. We didn't play last week, right?
Yep, we didn't, and had an off week before last week.
So,
too,
yeah, you're a little rusty, and you just got to settle down and do what you know and look
hand
at
off.
Lopez.
Sorry, Philip, but handoff up the middle. I just seen it out of the corner of my eye, and that's going to be was that Tristan Wiles? I think it was. As he's
14.
under the pile.
Yep.
Oh, it's 14. That's Nick Lopez.
Yeah,
Good to see him
Lopez.
back.
Yeah, and we missed him in the last game I was on the headset for. He was hurt, and we missed him.
Where were we at?
Yeah.
You and I. It was hot. I remember
Cedar
that.
Ridge? No.
Well, he was out Cedar Ridge game, yes.
Yeah,
but
where have I been?
you and I was at Abundant Life. That's when he
true.
got hurt
That
the
was
first
it,
time.
Yeah.
Handoff that time, Wiles. Steps side, left in, gets across the 1st down marker at the 25. He's at the 24. Oh, no, he's not. He's right at the 1st down marker at the 24.
Yeah, half
thought he
yard
had it.
shy. Boy, Tristan runs strong, doesn't he? I mean, 3 guys had him stood up, and he still got another step and a half before he went down.
He is
And
absolutely.
didn't get his shoulders down either, and like you want to. They just had him, and he still got some yards there.
he's a hoss down there is the best way of putting it without, and not being rude about it. He's just a
There he is
hoss.
again.
Takes it up to the left side this time. He's going to drag a few folks with him down inside the 15, and they'll spot him near the 13-yard line. And Phillip, just give it to him and go.
Yeah, he actually had the whole left side open had he jumped outside his offensive lineman. But when you punish the other team running inside like that and you keep it up, it pays off in the second half. So we'll take those yards and the beat down on the defense.
You bet. 7.5 to play here. 6-0 Rosebud with an early lead, but the Cavemen threatening here 1st and 10 from the 15. Dawson hands it off this side. Lopez stiffs arms a guy. Now he's going to be hit behind the line, taken down to the 16, and there just was no room to run there.
No, it's exactly right. And so he came to a stop, and once you do that, you have no leverage, and the defender was still moving and was able to get him for a small loss of, a yard. And that's okay. We've marched down the field at this point. We'll get that back on the next play.
That was a good spot. I like that just right there at the
yeah.
I thought they were going to have him back further near the 20.
You're
so.
right.
Thankfully not, so 2nd and long here. Dawson getting instructions. He's got Wiles with him to his left. We'll see what the call is.
No receivers at all.
Handoff, a lot more blocking up front. Tristan piles through, and he's going to be inside the 10. Down to right at the 10, and that's good for 3rd and about 5.
Manageable 3rd down. That's a long 5 for sure, looking at the sticks from here, but probably going to have to try to get outside to get those extra yards. But I don't think – it's 2-down territory, right,
Definitely.
for us at this point anyway. We don't kick, so you just say let's run 3 or 4 yards 2 times. We're 1st and goal.
57 degrees on this cool evening, and there's a stoppage of play, offsides on the defense. That'll get our 5 yards.
Wow. Most of their team was just loitering out there waiting for the play, and so that means one guy on the front was down and jumpy. That gives us almost a 1st down. Wow, we're just a foot now from the stick.
Literally 3rd and inches, and I thought we was going to get that one in, or to the 1st down, 1st and goal. But we'll take it where it's at, as Dawson's got it right at the 5. Takes it himself at the middle. He's in. Touchdown, Cavemen, and we'll take it.
Nice blocking. He went right up the hash marks untouched into the end zone, and we like it. Let's do it again for 2 points.
There's the Caveman band over there giving the alma mater, and also the cheerleaders dancing to the alma mater. Good to see all those here tonight.
You bet.
2-point conversion try on the way. Johnson's got heavy backfield with him. Wiles on the right, Lopez on the left. And he's going to give it to Wiles. Tristan's going to take it in, standing up, and it's in for the 2-point conversion. 8-6 your score. Cavemen here with 5:53 to play in the 1st. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Cave City High School football on Caveman Radio and Cave City Athletics. Welcome back to Caveman Football on Caveman Radio. 7:16 the time. We started right about on time, but we've got 5:53 left in the 1st quarter and a 2-point lead. Caveman going to kick it off here, as you've missed all of that if you're watching visually, because I'm running the cameras tonight. Right side, that's going to go hardly nowhere. They're going to stop at the 39-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 Ramblers, as that was a good job by our coverage.
Yes, it was, and we didn't kick it very far, so they're getting the ball outside the 30 on it when they catch it, and let's stop them short of the 40, and that's good kick coverage, 10 yards or less.
1st and 10, or at the 39, Rosebuds where they're at on their side of the 50. And the play clock's working tonight. It's good to see. Here in playoff football, things usually go a little smoother on the field for everything. Screen pass complete to the far side. It's going to be a big gain for Rosebud. And when I say big, I mean 8 yards and across the 45 to the 47. I wish I could tell who caught that, but I can't.
Nifty little pass play nonetheless, and 2nd down and short for them. And so we ran a play they haven't seen, and they've brought out a quarterback we haven't seen in our scouting. And so They adapt and we adapt, and it's still an up-and-down game in 8-man anyway.
That's true. Shootout comes to mind usually. So 2nd and short here, about 2 yards to go. As freshman quarterback Cade Wortham on the field for the Ramblers. Got a man in motion, and there's a flag for offsides. Oh, false start. I thought it was going to be offsides because that's what the sideline referee had motioned first, and he changed his mind.
I would love to know if it's the same player who jumped defensively on our last possession, because a lot of these guys on the line look like they're playing both ways. And that guy could just be a bundle of nerves. And I missed some of your pregame there helping some kids get back to the bus. But when you are a senior and it could be your last game ever, that can really mess with your head when you're trying to play ball.
Yeah, and Philip, you and I have seen a bunch of them, and a bunch of things go right and wrong in those last games. So hopefully that'll stay good on the good side for us tonight. Wants to throw. He can't find him, basically. Taylor Green it himself and goes outside the 50, now the 40, 35, out of bounds on the far sideline, right at the 35-yard line. But that's a huge pickup, a Taylor Green pickup, I should say, there for
yeah, good comparison. And, again, 8-man football, it's a little easier to spread this field out. And we were really spread out. And our two mid-range defenders were on this side of the midfield line. And so he just ran to the other side, his right, and big yardage.
Had a good move there, though. Give credit where credit's due, of course. 8-6 Caveman with the lead here, 4:02 to play in the first quarter. And more whistles coming out here as we've got a timeout, Cave City. And that'll be our first of the half. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We lead by 2. We're back in 1 minute on KVMN. Back here out of the timeout, screen pass is complete to the near side for Rosebud. They're going to pick it up another first down, and the tackle by the Cavemen, Antoine Barton on the reception, and that was a good move there.
Yeah, he was just unmarked coming out of the backfield from the get-go, and once he caught the ball in the flat, there was no one there to cut him off. And we got to get a stop. You know, up and down game, usually if you can get a turnover, it can really swing things your way, and we're going to have to get in front of these guys and put them down.
1st and 10, ball sitting right at the 15-yard line. Wortham trying to get direction from the sideline. Moves his back to his right. Snap. Wants to throw this time. Got a good arm. Wants to throw it deep. Now he's going to have to run himself, and he's going to be sacked for a loss in the backfield. They're going to put him right at the 19. That's a great job by the Cavemen.
Caleb Johns on our side with the tackle right there. Good play.
He has really improved this year and come out here and played really well on defense for us this year.
Shook off his man, grabbed the quarterback, who did not try to go outside either, did he?
No, he didn't. I was
probably should have, yeah.
With 3:25 here on the first quarter clock, we still lead by 2, 8-6. Rosebud threatening, though, on our end of the field. Screen pass, I thought he was going to take that one, too. He's going to take a deep pass to the end zone. It's caught, complete. Touchdown, Ramblers. Wow, we cannot cover it.
No, Christian West, I think, lost his guy for a moment. And once you lose him and he's 2 steps beyond you, you can't make that up. And that was all it took. And then, again, really good throw from the freshman quarterback.
You know, Cody said in the pregame show that that was his only weakness on defense, if we had one, was coverage on the pass. And that's what he told me. He said that's the only thing he said I'm worried about. So we're seeing that so far. 2-point conversion try, no good. It stays 12-8 Rosebud. And we're going to take a 30-second timeout and be back to tell you more about it. You're listening to Cave City High School football on KVMN and Cave City Athletics. Back here in Rosebud. Cavemen trail at 12-8. It's just 4 points, though, with two-point conversion tried, no good.
Yeah, it's the name of the game when there are no kickers. Oh, we about gave that one up. I think we fell on it there. Those 2-pointers matter if you're not going to kick PATs.
Fell on the onside kick, and it kind of went. We kind of sailed over. I think Seth kind of just rolled right over the ball there and left it kind of behind. But we had real quick recovery there to get it on the second run, and that worked out good for us.
Yeah, we're on their 49, so that's great field position. We had good position starting last time.
We did indeed.
And just walked right in for the score, practically, literally.
Here we go. Cavemen have it 1st and 10. That's going to be a handoff up the middle to Nick Lopez, and he's going to get across the 45 to the 44, and that was good.
He was 3 yards before he felt any meaningful contact, and second down, and great for our boys here.
Love to see it, Phillip, and just good ball movement there by the Cavemen. Our defense is just struggling just a little bit, and that's something we're going to have to maybe address. Coach will talk about that here at the quarter break.
Dakota, Barnett, Sutterfield, and Trago on this side of that line on the right side. That's where the lane is showing up. Now we're going to go left.
Johnson goes left side. He's going to duck the shoulder down and get across the first down marker at the 39. So 1st and 10 Cavemen. That's a good move there, and we're looking good once again as we go down the field.
Advance the ball, positive yardage, 4 and 5 yards at a time, and just keep it going. Just stay patient, stay in your lanes, and our runners have done a great job of that here in our first quarter as we are about to go under 2 minutes, man.
Here we go. Timeout on the field. The referee is signaling timeout. It's an official timeout.
Yeah, usually, we've got a young fella right down here, 12. He got a cut maybe on his forehead. His helmet is off.
I see it now.
And it was right. It was away from the play, so he's going to have to come out.
It's Drake Atkin. He's a sophomore. He does not look like. I mean, he doesn't look like it's. He's well there.
He's standing up. And he's talking, and so they were looking at above his eyebrow. He may have had a cut, so he's out, and we're back to live action.
43-yard line of Rosebud. Cavemen have it 1st and 10, and the band over there is sounding good. I can hear them well over here. Cavemen about filled the stands up across the way. And I'm sure there's quite a few on the fence as well over there watching. Snap. It's a good snap, but we're going to have a false start on the offense, and the White Hat motioned over to the Caveman sideline and give him what number it was before he even made the call. I'm not seeing.
Well, that's a courtesy from the official, but on both sides they seem to be really quick to make that call, and it's just the littlest twitch is catching their eye tonight.
Sure is. I'm trying to see if I've seen this crew before somewhere, and I think the White Hat I've seen somewhere.
He looks familiar, doesn't he?
I can't tell the rest of it.
Yeah, I think it was an Adam Sandler movie. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's funny.
It is funny, and I'm kidding.
That's probably a good thing that you're kidding. Dawson gets a good snap, wants to throw. He's going to throw it over Nick. Oh, he had it in his hands just barely, like the fingertips, and it couldn't catch on to it.
Yeah, he was running toward the sideline, and he tried to pivot back toward the numbers and Willie Mays style hauling in, and if he gets it in stride, it's a touchdown because he was behind everybody.
He was. Oh, that would have been good, Willie Mays catch, the basket catch. So good try there. Dawson had a good arm right then, so. The only negative on that is, just the two negatives, is Nick had to run that whole way for no catch, and it's 2nd and long. about 15, really. We're sitting at the 43-yard line. So.
Yeah, power run right here.
Snap. Dawson going to back up, wants to throw it. Going to do a little dump pass to that's Lopez, and he's gone to the first down marker. Nails a defender at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 Cavemen. We've changed this whole dynamic of the drive.
Beautifully executed screen. Dawson Johnson backing up, drawing the defenders to him away from the line of scrimmage. Lopez had nobody within 10 yards of him in any direction and just plowed over the defender at the end of his run.
I like those. Good plays like that. Love them. 1st and 10. I don't know. I'm just talking now. For some reason, I'm kind of out of this at the moment. Right side, that's going to be Wiles on the pitch out, and he's going to get through the 20 down to the 16, and that is a pile of folks down there, Phillip.
Yeah, great cutback to the inside by Wiles for the last 3 yards of the run there. He was behind his lineman. I think he was behind Max Trago right there, and he just cut to his left and found a lane to get a few more yards. And 2nd and 3 from the 16, we'll say.
19 seconds on the clock. And
or the 18, I'm sorry.
I can't tell from here. We're at a bad angle.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the 17.
Okay.
But only because I think that's where we're at.
I will pay you to call it the 18.
I might call it the 18 then. 4, 3, 2. Are we gonna get a snap off? We are not. And there's the I guess we will. Nobody knew it. Johnson's gonna keep himself. Goes up the middle, cuts left, and he's gonna be close to the goal line, but I don't think he's in all the way. He's at the 2, and that's the end of your first quarter. We're at the 2, Phillip. When we come back in a minute, we'll have hopefully a touchdown for you in the lead when we return in 1 minute on Caveman Radio 89.9. Back here at Rosebud, 1st and goal. We're at the 2-yard line with a new quarter. Start of the second, 12 minutes, and here we go. It's 12-8. That's the score.
Had to move that ball 96 yards so they could turn around and go the other way for quarter number 2, man.
Well, sometimes you just do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Right? As we flip field here. Here we go. Johnson, high snap. He's going to keep it himself. Oh, no, he hands it off to Lopez. Everybody was confused, including the officials, and he's in for the touchdown. I'm serious. The officials didn't even know he was moving.
He started to his right and then took that handoff and turned up the middle. And, again, our offensive line have controlled the line of scrimmage from the opening kick here.
14-12 your score. 2-point conversion try on the way for the Cavemen. We shall see. High snap again. It's going to be the same play, I think. That's Wiles. He's in. 2-point conversion try. Good. We're up 16-12 here in this first-round playoff game. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KVMN.
Eye of the Tiger on the PA.
That is the loudest PA I've ever heard and the bassiest I've ever
can
felt in
feel
a
it.
press box.
Yeah.
But I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you, I wish we had that one because that
It
would rock.
sounds so good, and we're right under those speakers, and we're holding them on the 2-point conversions and getting ours. And we do that one more time, and they're going to need an extra touchdown, and that's a lot. And that's why these 2-point conversions matter, and that's why you go to the Pee-wees and find some little dude that knows how to kick a ball, and you train him.
16-12, your score, Cavemen. That was going to take a good Caveman roll. We almost had it at the 30-yard line, Philip. Our coverage was there so quick. They were just letting it roll like nothing was happening.
You never know how kids are going to react on a kick. We've seen it so many times that people freeze, and that ball hit the ground and just laid there. And it was like the old XFL games where the two guys had to run and dive at the ball at midfield.
Yep.
And their guy won that time.
Their guy won that time. I like that. 11:53 on the second quarter clock. We lead by 4 after the 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversion tries that were successful. And here we go as Cade Wortham leads his crew onto the field. Cade is the freshman quarterback for this Rosebud team.
Yeah, and he's played really well. He has missed a couple, but he's hit a couple of long touchdown throws. And he's got some tall receivers, too, by the way.
Really does. Got a good snap. Wants to throw it over and can't find anything. Going to take it himself, and he's going to be collapsed upon by the defense. Great job there by Trago and Tristan Wiles, and only a gain of 2 there for Wortham.
The lane was there when he gave up on the pass and started to run right up the middle, and that lane disappeared by the time he reached the line of scrimmage. We dropped him after a 2-yard gain. That's really good defense. It is second down, though, isn't it?
It is second and about 8.
The marker still says first down, doesn't it?
It does. I'm surprised that I can see that far, and also you.
Yeah.
Snap.
Yeah.
Wortham's looking over the middle. He's got a guy deep. He wants him. He may have it. It's complete at the 20, the 38, the 32. We'll get it right in a minute. He's at the 18. There's 8s and 2s and 3s, but it's complete for a big gain, and that is a heartbreaker.
That was a dandy throw from a 9th grader, and they're going to say the receiver was down to 20, and a touchdown-saving tackle by
Christian West.
Christian West, who gave up one earlier. He closed the gap that time, and again, an eyelash either way, that's incomplete. It was perfectly thrown.
It was a really good throw for a freshman. I'm really surprised at how good he's throwing the ball.
Hey, we'll trade touchdowns all night, especially as long as they don't get their 2-pointers.
That's true right there. So Rosebud on the line, 1st and 10 from the 20. Our 20 to be exact. Man in motion, runs to the left side to get set. That's Bryson O'Neal. Number 23, snap. Wortham wants to throw again. It's going to be complete over here on a slant and down at the 13. Dylan Hunkapiller again. That is his 2nd reception of the night.
Yeah, and he's maybe the tallest player on the field. I mean, by far, and you can just visibly see that he's over 6 feet, 6'2", I'll bet. And, again, they just catch the snap, throw it to him at the line, see if he can make some yards, and he got 8 that time.
2nd and 2. We're inside the 15 to the 14. That was close on the original spot. Boy, it's hard to tell from my corner, Philip. I can't see that corner very well. Snap coming. Wortham, 3-man front. Dumps it over, complete to number 15, and that's going to be Antoine Barton. And he's going to be in for the 1st and goal now. He's right at the 1, and my goodness, he's long too.
He is, and they're just running those routes, and we're backpedaling a little bit defensively, so he's just throwing it to the receiver before he even catches up to our guys. And so we've got to bump those receivers at the line maybe and cut some of that off. The risk is that he bumps off you and runs deep away from you.
1st and goal. They're at the 1-yard line. Threatening here again. Rosebud trails by 4, but the way they're playing at the moment, they may get another touchdown here pretty soon.
4 receivers to the left. And
he's going to –
oh, he did not.
He did not make it in. He kept it himself, wanted to run it in. That's Cade Wortham, the quarterback. It's going to be 2nd and goal. That's a good job.
Yeah, well, you spread the defense with a spread offense so that you can run through fewer people. And, man, our guys on the inside of the line who've been doing it on both sides here. But in 8-man, it's just hard to not give up yards sometimes.
As instructions coming from the our sideline, I can hear Coach Cody and Coach Wheeler very well. So sound carrying here tonight. Not a lot of absorption here on the home side between you and our crowd. Wants to run himself again. He's going to be close to the goal line and in for the touchdown as he stretched it over the plane. And touchdown, Rosebud.
Yeah, really good effort by him at the end of that run, and he kind of got up, went down, and got back up again. So he took a hit and got the touchdown. So let's hold them on this two-point conversion try. We've done it the other 2 times.
Need to do it again here. That would just
and it took them,
some icing.
3 tries from inside the 5 to score. We can stop the short yardage, and I would worry about just that catch, stand, and throw play. 13 hunk of pillars alone over here on the right. Now there's a guy in the slot, but
I don't know how they haven't won a game this year by the way they're playing, but I know that's incomplete 2-point conversion trying to the back of the end zone.
Too
But
hot.
Honestly, Phillip, I know they played Marshall last 2 weeks ago when we played DeCorning, and Marshall was only ahead of them 24-14 at the half.
Yeah.
So, and we went toe-to-toe with Marshall.
That's right. So you just don't know. You got to get out there, and it's like the guy on Sports Center said: games aren't played on paper;
That's true.
they're played inside TVs and radios.
I didn't see that coming.
Okay.
I kind of forgot about that.
I'll be here all week.
Thank you. I appreciate that. We're on the field, so we'll keep it right here. Rosebud going to kick it away to the Cavemen. We're set back far to receive. Nick Lopez is at the 24, but I don't know if it'll get that deep to him.
Well, I'll tell you what, too, and with an 8-man team, I mean, you kick it, if you did kick it to him and he gets a running start, he'll go all the way.
Went right through Ryan Payton in front of him on the bounce, and it's going to be fielded by Gavin Sams. He gets across midfield to the 47-yard line, but, Phillip, I thought he was going to take that from the 42 all the way up.
Tell you what, we got a lot of pushing and shoving down there after the play. Quick reaction by him, though. That ball was just on him in a heartbeat, and he just headed straight up field. And nice job by the officials to preserve the peace without throwing a flag at the end of that play. And, again, could be it is a last game for somebody tonight.
Yeah, yes.
And these seniors on either side are not going to go down easily, and nobody wants to lose, and that's playoff football for you. And
yeah, it's
great night for them. I mean, it's cool for us, great for them, for the players.
Yeah,
no wind, right? That flag is down wherever it is. I don't see it.
I hadn't seen it all night, but we'll try to find it later. Barnett's on the ball. Here we go. Good snap. We're going to hand it off. Lopez had it in his hands. It dribbled in front of him across the 50 to the 48, and we got a gain of a yard after he picked it up and fell on it. So we'll take a yard.
Lucky break.
Yes.
Dawson's got to really shove that thing into Lopez's belly button and let him wrap it up. And we were fortunate to hang on to the football that time.
Yeah, we were. Hey, I think we're back connected to the radio station, Ben, but we do have feedback of us. So just to let you know that, friend. Second down. Good snap. Dawson wants to throw it over. It's going to be complete right at the first down marker. And see, I couldn't tell if that was Christian West or not. That was a long way.
Hard to make out the number from here.
That was Cameron Doyle. It was 23.
It was, Cameron Doyle. It sure was. And Cameron plays football at night, but he attends class at UACCB every morning, and he's learning how to drive compact heavy equipment. So he can do it all.
He's got a lot going on for him there at school.
Yep.
That's a good kid, though. He used to ride my bus a few years back, and just a good kid. Good to talk to, you know what I mean? 18-16 your score. Rosebud with a 2-point lead here. The Caveman looking good. Dawson's got a man with him in the backfield. It's Wiles. He's going to keep it himself, though. Splits 2 defenders and going to be taken down at the 34. That's a gain of about 3, and we'll take a gain.
Yeah, our quarterback and our running back collided there, so I think we had a mix-up and still got a couple of yards. We've had 2 big breaks on this drive, a fumble that we fell on and a busted play there. We got a yard or 2 on both. That's a good omen. We just need to finish off this drive, and that clock is rolling, and we're almost halfway through our quarter.
6:32 on the clock. Now we do get the ball first in the second half. We've not had that for us in a while, as far as getting the toss, and instead we usually elect to kick it or to receive first and go score first. Johnson, ball was loose, I think, but I think he was already down, and he's going to lose. He may have just gained a yard. Nope, Rosebud's got it.
He did fumble it.
Fumbled, recovered by the Ramblers, and that's the last thing we needed on this drive.
Well, and we talk about in an up-and-down game, turnovers, I mean, they've scored 3 touchdowns and we're 2, but we're only down 2. And I was really hoping we could go score, and we've just got to turn around and get it back. We've got to stop the deep throws. Defensively, we've done well except for that one tiny little thing.
Yep, just the one, and can't really say the ball ain't wet because it's not raining right now.
No, right at the beginning it rained, and only for a moment, and then it stopped, and that's kind of what we'll see all night.
First
Nothing.
and 10. Rosebud, complete pass on the near side at the 40, and spin move, still spinning. I think he's ballerina twirling at the 44, and that's going to be number 12, Drake Atkins, sophomore. Again, they got a lot of young kids on this team, I see.
Yeah, and he made a nice catch. That was a bullet zipping out of there, and he reached out in front of his body and caught it with 2 hands, the way you're supposed to catch those hands out, put those hands out to catch that ball.
Catch those hands?
I'm sorry.
You going to catch these hands?
Yeah, I should never have 2 hot dogs while you're getting this on the air. That was a
Phillip,
mistake.
that was amazing.
Yeah.
You just referenced a child thing. It's like 6'7", man.
Oh, it is.
I've heard that 82 times every day for 100 days.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You
5:20.
just turn it around on them. I just tell them every time they say that it's really 6'7". Then they groan and stop.
You're going to take it himself, and that's going to be Wortham getting across to midfield, and that's a gain of 5. And right now, Rosebud's got momentum, and I'm not sure where it's coming from.
They do, and they're enthusiastic, and they're playing at home, and haven't won a game, and now they're feeling that good feeling. And again, he picked up 5, but our guys on the inside, and we've only got 2 down linemen on the line. So we're worrying about the pass, aren't we?
We've got a lot. Yeah, that's odd. You don't. Of course, you can't see that in 11-man, but our 2 guys are fighting hard trying to get back there in the backfield anyway.
Yeah.
Complete pass at midfield, and that's only going to be a gain of 2. So 3rd and short here for Rosebud.
Big play for our defense. I think we'll probably fill in the gaps up at the line on this play. But
Nope.
again, quick throw to the outside. But 2 down linemen and 6 men deep, but we just don't want. It's all about the first down marker right here.
I mean, in observation, we got 2 linebackers and 4 cornerbacks is what
But
it looks like. 3 linebackers now.
We're 10 yards off a hunk of pillar over here on this corner on this side.
You're right.
And all you got to do is zip it to him.
Screen pass is complete on the far side, and he's going to be across the first down into that's the 42-yard line for good 1st and 10.
Yeah, they've really got it. They're just picking their right plays right now, and your play caller sometimes gets in that groove too. And it's kind of like baseball: pitch them in, pitch them up, pitch them down, pitch them out, and mix it up. And
Pitch them all around.
they're mixing up their plays between inside, outside, left side, right side, and you just got to react straightforwardly and not guess.
Thank you for that, Dr. Seuss. 1st and 10
Dr. Seuss.
for Rosebud. Snap. Empty backfield. Want to throw it, and he's got a long man. He way overthrown that one. That was probably about 10 yards overthrown on Drake Atkins.
Yeah, some incidental contact, really, and nice job by the officials. I mean, nothing you can call, really. They kind of tangled feet, and he just could not break away and get into his stride. And the quarterback had enough time. He should have seen that before he let that pass go.
Also got to remember, though, he is a freshman and
Yeah.
may not be seeing things as
I'm sure the game's fast for him,
Yeah.
and it'll slow down over time, but great experience for him to get out here and play in this game. And he's excited.
you bet. You can tell,
I
too.
bet his parents are a nervous wreck right now.
Maybe. I don't want to find out. 2nd and 10, man in motion. It's going to be a handoff, double handoff. Looked like a little caveman double handoff from Danny Brewstrom. And it's executed well, and we're going to tackle him outside the 30.
Defensively, we followed that first ball carrier, and we were all lumped up on the other side. We got a holding call.
I don't see the flag anywhere. Do you see it?
The official in the middle was signaling. Yeah,
At the
it's
30.
on the 30-yard line.
Gotta
I
bring
believe
that
it's
back.
a hold, and we like it. And that could explain part of why he was so successful in his run.
That is very true.
We saw
Holding
a couple
on
of those.
the offense.
Yeah, a couple early, and then we haven't seen one for a while.
It's been a while. 3:40 here in the second quarter. 18-16 the score. Rosebud with a 2-point lead. They've also missed out on 3 2-point conversions, or they'd have a 8-point lead right now. We're thankful that they missed those.
Got to take advantage of the opportunity because they were moving the ball well.
Well, that hold is must have been at the 35 because they put it on the 45.
And they're almost always drive killers. So now it's second down and 13, I think.
Pretty good ways.
Yeah.
You're roughly 13.
Yeah.
Good call, Philip. I'll pay you to say 14. It's fine. Snap. Wants to throw it long again, try to get those yards back, and it's going to be complete again. Oh, no, it's incomplete. Fell through the hands. I didn't see it till just now.
Oh, he beat our defenders, 2 of them, and had it, and it just went right through. He alligator armed it, or whatever you want to say, scissor swiped with his arms, and that ball went right down to his feet.
Third and long.
Yeah, so what did I say? Those holding calls can be – now defensively you're dictating a little bit. They're thinking about the sticks, and I bet they're not thinking about punting the ball anyway. Not at this point with the year they've had, and why would you?
I wouldn't think so, but I've seen
If you
odder
can
things.
get a sack of the quarterback here, they might punt. Here comes
Quarterback,
Trago.
pressure coming. Trago hit him, but we've got a man wide open on the end. I mean, there was nobody around him for 10 yards, and that's a touchdown. And the quarterback is down after getting hit by Trago, and he's going to be slow to get up. And the coach, Garrett Hagg, wants a flag on that. But
well, he bumped him. I mean, and he took a hard hit on his touchdown run, and I think it's still bugging him a little bit. But again, he can throw the deep ball and hit his guys on target. We've got to keep on, though. See, we're down 8, so we hold here on the 2-point conversion play again, and we've got 3 minutes to go score and tie it up for halftime.
24-16 your score, Rosebud. We'll see what they can do here on the 2-point conversion try. They're 0 for 3 so far. Snap. Wants to throw it. Now he's under pressure and going to be taken down eventually by Trago. He had him by the shoestrings and had to hold on, but he had him like a fish on a hook, and he wasn't going anywhere. No good. It's 24-16. We're back in 30.
You've been stalking that game for quite some time. You've spent hours in preparation, the clothes, the gun, the hunting license, not to mention the time and effort. The shot presents itself, and you take it. Your aim is true, and you've just dropped that trophy animal. You need the game head prepared by the taxidermist that knows his stuff. Dennis Smith at Smith's Taxidermy is your man. Everyone from miles around brings their game to Smith's Taxidermy. So should you. Smith's Taxidermy, 10 McLeod Street in Cave City, 283-9848.
Caveman football.
Kick, here it is, onside, and it's hit by Brian Payton off of his leg. Rosebud's got it again.
Yeah, our guy was not, again, they're not just squib kicking, they're kicking it really hard. Most squib kicks are not hard kicks. And I was just sitting here thinking, normally we're getting these at midfield, and 3 minutes is great from midfield, not from your 15. And instead, Rosebud with a bonus possession here with 3:11 to go before half, leading by 8.
All right, defense got to do something here to give us a chance to even score before half. We've got to have the stop or a turnover and get it to the end zone. Got to have it here. 24-16, 3:11 on the clock. Snap coming from Wortham. Quick screen pass overthrown and incomplete. And that was a great job to get the pressure in there by Trago, and also a good job on the coverage by number 7 for the Cavemen, which is not on our list again.
No, but
or is that a 2?
I think it was Trago had his hand up, and it kind of distracted the receiver a little bit, and the quarterback threw it a little too hot.
I think our 7 is actually supposed to be a 2, and I think that'll be junior Gavin Sams. Yeah, I think that's a long way from me. No, that's a 1. That is Junior Crockett. Look, I can tell by he's walking. I'm sorry. Had the kid since 6th grade in school, so I know what he looks like and how he walks. So, timeout, Rosebud. We're going to take it with them. We're back in 1 minute. We trail by 8. We'll see you in 1 minute on KVMN.
Cave City Nursing Home offers a variety of services including family health care and Alzheimer's treatment, as well as various activities and social services. Cave City Nursing Home features private and semi-private rooms, exercise centers, garden patches, and many more amenities like food and laundry services, spa with a whirlpool, television systems, computer access, emergency call systems, and banking services. Let their family take care of your family. 442 Taylor Circle, 283-5313.
Hey, they're back on the field.
CaveCityNursingHome.org.
Cave City High School football.
Back here, that was more like a 30-second timeout on the field, and they didn't take all of it. Rosebud, I guess, didn't need to talk about it all. 3:06 to play here in a second. Phillip, we got 2 timeouts apiece.
Yeah, we got to reverse the turnover. Let's just hold right here. Nobody's preventing anybody from scoring touchdowns yet. We need to,
Wortham
aside from our fumble.
had a man way back on the far side. Now he's going to sling it downfield. It's going to be complete. He's down at the 1.
He sure is. Nice job by the official to catch that. And Christian West is getting picked on a little bit here, isn't he?
Yep.
And he was step for step with the receiver, but this quarterback is just dropping these 40-yard dimes right into the hands in stride. And you've got to get to the quarterback. That's if we can't cover it downfield, get to the quarterback and make him throw it early or something.
Coach, one of our coaches is absolutely giving the referee a talking to over here, and I don't know what it's about. It looks like that's Coach 4 or Coach Wheeler, one of them, and now we got a flag against.
He's pointing against Rosebud.
He is pointing against Rosebud. The flag's
They're
at the
bringing
42.
that play back, so
What
they're
was it?
coming way back.
Hold on, the White Hat's talking to
He
Coach
touched the
Hag.
top of his hat, and I don't know that.
Ineligible receiver downfield is what that is.
I thought everybody was eligible in 8-man.
Well, no,
there are rules. Where it's not
there
to
are
count.
some rules to that. I've
Yeah.
got a list of them, but I cannot find them at the moment to look up just right now. But
And again, these guys may not referee 8-man every week too, and so they may need to be kind of reminded occasionally that that's right, that guy cannot be downfield, and you're right, he was. And
we're going to check it here real quick. The Coach Hag is really wanting an explanation. He's getting one. White Hat doing a good job. But I just wish we could hear it better.
yeah, and boy, aren't we happy that they've spotted that, because instead of 1st and goal, we're going to come all the way back to around the 40.
Or was it maybe the illegal formation with how far back that receiver was? He was
I didn't
5
notice.
yards behind the line.
Yeah, so
I'm trying to listen, but I cannot tell what he's saying. The White Hat is the one. This is the one time I can't hear him. But there ain't nobody in this stadium knows what's
are they
happening
using
right now.
the PA on him tonight? They're
Oh,
not,
no.
are they?
No.
I didn't think so. So
Oh, I guess I could change the
ineligible, he said.
eligible receiver.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So that is I knew
So
it
not
was a
only
thing.
does it negate the long play, but it backs them up from their line of scrimmage, and they're going to go all the way back past midfield. And you know, they had the holding penalty last time. We had them 3rd and long, and we couldn't hold it.
So
And
5-yard
let's-
penalty.
Yeah, well, let's take advantage of this penalty on 2nd and 15 now, and we need a turnover, and fortunately we have stopped 4 2-point conversion plays.
Which is great. That's 12 points.
Well,
Wait,
yeah.
how many?
thank
You said 4?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 8.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got ahead of myself
Yeah,
there.
you got to drop the 0 and carry the 1.
My brain hurts. All right, here we go. Wants to look this time. Got pressure coming back. He's going to run. That's Wortham. He's going to get all those yards back and go out of bounds at the 33-yard line.
Well, we prevented him from setting up and throwing the ball, but we didn't contain. And number 12, Drake Atkin, did a wonderful job sealing off our corner over there, who could have came up and ended that run. Just good job by him to not hold and to hold his man, as it were. So 1st down anyway, but it's still they're not looking at 1st and goal from the 1 like they would have had.
1st and 10 here for the Ramblers. 2:21 on the clock. It'll stop as you run out of bounds.
They should have started it when they set the stick, shouldn't they? Or did he go
He-
out of
he
bounds?
run out of bounds.
My mistake.
24-16 Rosebud. Screen pass complete to this side, number 13. That's Hunkapiller. And he's going to be down for just a short gain of, well, actually about
You
5.
get about 5, but they can get 5 yards on that anytime they want, as long as our corners are 10 yards off of that guy. I mean, he just takes a step, turns, and makes the catch and falls down. It's 5 to 6 yards, and until we line up closer and maybe bump those receivers, they're going to have that whenever they want it.
2nd and 5 here. We have 2 timeouts and under 2 minutes to play first half.
Clock is their friend. They don't really have to hurry.
A move around receivers, 2 to the left, 1 to the near side, and a back with the quarterback, empty front. Pressure coming, got a slant route, it's complete to the left side, pass is, and he's going to be taken down at the goal line. Stopped at the 1. It was a good job by the Cavemen to stop him from the touchdown.
Wortham just zipped that ball right into the spot. I mean, just a perfect throw. This guy's going to have all kinds of fun the next 3 years throwing the football for Rosebud.
That ain't no lie right there. Coach Cody over here trying to get something figured out, I guess. I don't know. He's fired up on the side.
Halftime adjustment is going to have to be made. We'll find out what it is in that third quarter.
1st and goal from the 1.
They're really spreading us out. I'd watch that run right up the middle.
Defense has been pretty strong here at the goal line. Right up the middle and actually to the left side, but he's in for the touchdown.
Just barely. Trago wrapped him up, but it's just too close. And all he had to do was really fall down. And so we're down 14, but again, it could be a lot worse. These 2-pointers add up.
You're right about that, and that's the only, so far, the saving grace for us is they've not converted a 2-point conversion yet. They're 0-4 from it. Let's hope it's 0-5 in the next few seconds. Wortham wants to throw it, and that one's going to be complete this time. 2-point conversion, try good. 32-16, we're back in 30 seconds.
Charles Landers Auto Sales, 1033 North Main is where you'll find Charles Landers Auto and Trailer Sales. Trusted and depended upon to provide you a clean, dependable, previously enjoyed car, truck, van, or SUV. The lot of Charles Landers Auto Sales has a varied selection of vehicles. Their Facebook page features photos of his latest inventory. 870-283-5959. That's Charles Landers Auto Sales. They also carry an assortment of new trailers of various sizes. 870-283-5959. Charles Landers Auto and Trailer Sales, Cave City.
Caveman football.
Rosebud going to try another onside. We've changed some personnel up front. Maybe that'll help us out here recovering one. We're going to kick it this side again. Nick Lopez is going to fall on it at the 47 of Rosebud, and that's a good side of the 50 to be on.
Yeah, that's really wise of our coaching staff. Put your best hands guys right up on the line if they're just going to keep doing that.
So 1st and 10, we've got on the Rosebud 48. We got 36 seconds to get it downfield. We've done it before, had some big plays, Philip, but nothing's come for us tonight as far as big plays, but we could have one tonight. 2 receivers to the far side. Timeout called.
Timeout.
Rosebud wants to take their second timeout. We'll take it with them back in a minute on Caveman Radio 89.9.
Sonic of Cave City, 404 South Main is open from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m. 7 days a week. Sonic's menu features everything from burgers and chicken sandwiches to burritos, a variety of snacks, ice cream desserts, and Sonic serves breakfast all day. Not to mention their world-famous drinks. Sonic's app is found at www.sonicdrivein.com. 404 South Main in Cave City, Sonic Drive-In.
Drifter's Coffee, 325A North Main, features a wide variety of coffee in their own signature selections. They also offer a light food menu to satisfy your every craving. And if you're looking for something more hearty, there's Pizza Pro at 625B right behind Drifters in Cave City. With a multitude of pizza and sandwich choices, Pizza Pro is ready to make your lunch or dinner. Pizza Pro, 870-384-1226, and Drifter's Coffee, 870-283-9620.
Cave City High School football.
1st and 10, Cavemen. Dawson wants to throw it long. Got a time to throw it and got a good receiver. That's Christian West on the far side. He's going to be out of bounds. 1st and 10, Cavemen. That's what we need. Only took off 5 seconds.
Good route by Christian. Good job to get out of bounds, and good for him. They're picking on him defensively, and he's paying them back with a good catch.
Christian usually the go-to receiver if it's not Nick Lopez. Matter of fact, Cameron Duell had a couple of great receptions in the last couple of games too. Underthrown that one just a little bit to Christian though, and that's going to be 2nd and 10. But the good thing the clock stops for us at the 35.
Really would like to see a touchdown here. You get a touchdown here and come out and start the 3rd and score. You've tied it up.
A lot better situation there.
And you're feeling pretty good. And we've made our 2-point conversion plays, and those are big. One of my keys to the game. But you got to have them.
If you wasn't in the parking lot in pregame, we could have talked about those.
That's true. I do the best I can.
I know.
I'm
appreciate
everywhere.
It. You are everywhere. Throws, heaves one up to be intercepted at the 15, and the Cavemen are going to fall on him with 20 seconds left in the
He just
quarter.
back-footed it and just floated it, just hung up there. And 3 Rosebud Ramblers had time to rock, paper, scissors to see who wanted to catch that ball. And that's a tough one right there. And just don't give up. Again, it's all about the deep ball with these guys tonight. That's set up all of their scores but one, really.
They'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 21.
They're not taking a knee either.
No, they're not. They're going to try to go for it. Wants to throw it again.
Deep.
And, he steps back, throws it deep, and it's going to be knocked away by the Cavemen. Good job by our coverage there that time. And with 12 seconds left, they're going to get a 2nd down attempt here.
That's not the deep balls they've been throwing. Usually it's a man in stride. That time 2 guys ran downfield almost like a Hail Mary and were waiting for it, and we had 3 guys guarding 2. That was a smart defense by our Cavemen that time.
Yeah, that's a good call. I like that. Saw something different. You always say playoff time, you see something different offensively, but you also can see a lot of things defensively different as well.
Right.
Like I said, it is the top of the hour. I want to remind you to listen to Cave City High School football on KVMN, Cave City, Arkansas, 89.9 FM. 32-16 here before the half. Rosebud trying to get another one quickly after the interception. 11 seconds. Throws it over complete and going to be run out of bounds at the 31 with 6 seconds left. So that'll be is that enough for the 1st down? It's not. It's short. They're going to actually spot him out the 29, Philip.
Right. So they can run it. We've done a good job, though. We didn't give them the deep throw to make them think they could do something. And we'll let them get 6 yards all day long here with no time really left on the clock, 6 seconds. And those aren't dangerous, but you've got to be disciplined here.
3rd and short here with 6 seconds left. We need a sack and just let it seal up here. Blitz. Well, linebackers motioning blitz. Now they're going to be in coverage because it's 4 wide. Wortham going to run it out left side. They never started the clock. It's still sitting on 6 seconds, and that should be the end of this half, but they never run it.
You're right. That really should have ran the clock out.
Wortham goes out of bounds.
See
and
if our coaches catch that. They slipped 2 seconds off when they're going to get a free play here because there should be maybe a second, but I don't think so.
No, it should have been.
I don't think our coaches have. Well, let's see. They're talking to him. They're talking to the.
They're going to put 1 second or 2 seconds up there trying to get the attention. Timeout Rosebud, but yep, they got 1 second on the clock, so that's good. We'll
okay.
keep it. We'll keep it right here because they're right outside the
What did I
half.
tell you? What did I tell you?
Phil.
1 second. Yeah.
It wasn't 4 for sure. So, Caveman defense on the field. Here we go.
They run out of the shotgun, but you can run a draw play out of the shotgun, and if you're not going to throw deep, that might be a slick one to pull on us right here.
1
If
second.
he's got a back in the backfield with him, and he may not, though. He's got 4 wideouts over here, and one of them, this is going to be a
This is
receiver
that same
throw.
thing we saw earlier.
Yeah, you lateral to the receiver, and then he throws deep. That's what they want to do here.
Snap. That is not what they're doing, though, Philip.
No, all 3 receivers just stayed to block.
We
Didn't
cover him up, and that's a sack, and there's a flag, of course.
If it's a defensive penalty, and about all you would get here is a face mask unless there's a hold.
It's a face mask.
Yeah.
They're going to give him another opportunity to throw it.
An untimed down.
Late hit. What?
I didn't see it, but
Well, we're going to watch it right here on replay, Philip. We'll just watch it here. If that was a late hit, then, well, it shouldn't even have any seconds left on the clock anyway. So that's a free one. Comes around the outside here. There's that hit. He was already in motion to hit that.
There was no late
That was
hit.
Max Trago.
Yeah, all he did was spin the guy to the ground, right?
Yeah, our first guy come in was take him down. Max was already in motion, so there's a penalty that shouldn't matter. But that's a 15-yard gain and an automatic first down and puts them within
To
throwing
the 40,
range.
now they can feel like this guy can throw a Hail Mary from there. He'll back up to the 50 and get a running start and chunk it. Got to be careful here.
Literally have the video evidence of not a late hit. But all right, here we go. Play clock will start at 25. 1st and 10 from the 40. Snap. Rosebud won't throw it long again. And going to be taken down out of bounds that time, and that's going to do it for this half.
And he was so close to the out-of-bounds line when he took him down.
That was Tristan Wiles. He made sure nothing
Good
was
tackle.
coming back.
Yeah, they wanted to roll right and throw deep. Down 2 scores.
32-16 at the half, and it's time for the Stark Stables Cake Creek Cafe halftime. And Philip, it's just it's been all Rosebud here pretty much in the first half.
We started off good, didn't we? I mean, I think they scored, and we held the 2-point play, and then we answered, and then they scored and we held, and then we answered, and we're up 16-12, and then they've scored 20 unanswered from there. It's the deep ball.
It really
Yeah,
is.
They just, I mean, except
really
for the
is.
one drive, I mean, they just throw it deep, and they're getting behind our coverage, and this 9th grader can do it, and makes you wonder why he wasn't doing it all season.
Makes you wonder. It really does.
Doesn't it? I mean, and their senior starting quarterback may be injured. He may have just said, "Look, can I just get one snap in my last game or something?" And so they let.
Well,
him
that's
go
what
out and-
happened. So you could be on something there.
Yeah,
actually, so.
something along those lines. But this freshman has been the difference at quarterback for Rosebud. Rosebud, and the eternal question is: Rosebud one word or two?
It's 2
I
words.
saw road signs with both on the way into town.
I'm going to go with 2. That's what the Wikipedia page
I think
says.
so. But there's a sign about 10 miles out, and it's one word. And it's more like 12 miles.
We may have to make our own
to look
edit
for.
on the Wikipedia page.
Well, we may have to do that.
Yeah. 32-16, while we're making our Wikipedia entries, we're going to send it across the worldwide parking lot to Cave City for the Stark Stables Cake Creek Cafe halftime show. 18 minutes on the clock. We're going to be back in 18 here on Caveman Radio 89.9 and Cave City Athletics YouTube. 32-16, we're back in 18.
It's time now for the Stark Stables Cakery Cafe halftime senior salute on Caveman Radio 89.9.
You know, Cave City is known for the world's sweetest watermelons every summer. Now we're known year-round for cookies, cakes, and candies with Stark Staples Cakery and Cafe. Miss Viva's Blessing Ministry runs on love offerings, and she creates those cookies, cakes, and candies for all occasions, as well as casseroles and blessing meal plates as well. Stark Stables Cakery and Cafe can bless you and yours at 870-384-4090. Stark Stables Cakery and Cafe, kicking it in the cave, keeping it in the cave.
Good evening, I'm Matthew Sullivan, and welcome back to Stark Stables Cakery Cafe Senior Salute. And this evening I'm with
Kendall Quinn.
So, Kendall, I'm just going to simply ask you, since you're in school right now,
Mm-hmm.
you're technically a senior because you're graduating early.
Uh-huh.
You want to go over the requirements on how you're graduating early?
So over the summer I had to take 2 classes. One was English Composition 1, and the other was Health. So I got 2 extra credit. Well, I think it was 2. It's either 2 or 3 extra credits over the summer. I also had to take a psychology college class as a sophomore, and I'm taking a sociology class right now as a senior, junior, senior, yeah. And I have to take another class online to finish my credits.
That's a lot of stuff. And didn't you have to double up on math and English one year, or history or something?
I doubled up on math, not yesterday.
Yeah.
Last.
You finished a full year in yesterday. Yep.
Yeah, I doubled up on math last year, so it was, what was it? geometry and algebra 2. Geometry.
Geometry. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're gonna go for college. You're not going to college, right?
It depends. Like, if I get a, like,
Oh, we're about to go into hypotheticals like I did with Connor.
look, what I want to do is if I have to do something, then I want to do it online.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm gonna go to UACCB, but I plan to work at White River while taking a computer science class online because I don't want to go to college
Yeah.
in person. It also just seems easier. I think it's cheaper that way too. I could be wrong though.
I mean, it just seems so much easier than having to wake up and go to class and be sure on time and have stuff
Well,
there.
To be fair, that your class can literally start at like 1 p.m. So I guess I mean, unless you're like sleeping to 12:30, which most people don't. I don't. I wake up at like 7 every morning.
Yeah.
But okay, if you're going to college, we don't know yet. What are you gonna go to college for?
Either something to do with computers or broadcasting.
Oh yeah, you can go to college for radio. I didn't think about that. I think Sean Pierre did that.
Oh.
He's a great radio host. He hosts a radio show for Batesville.
I'll just go work there with him and tell him to get better, you know?
Get better.
I'm gonna one-up him, you know?
Hey, if that's motivation for you, go for it. I mean. Anyways, if you're going to college or if you're not, whatever like path you decide to go down, what age would you like to get married and all that stuff?
Like get married probably. If I were to go to college, then after, like, during it, you know?
Like during college or after college?
Actually, I think I'd rather be married before college because I feel like I wouldn't go to college right after high school because I want a break, you know?
Well, I also feel like I like that. Yeah, get married sooner, right?
Yeah,
But
because it could be cheaper.
well, no, because then the government will pit whoever your spouse's income with yours, and they'd be two because you're counted as a single.
Yeah, but my income isn't that great right now, so
Well,
it could
then
be better, you know?
I think if you do it that way, I think you would have to actually pay more because you'll get
Oh.
grants if you don't make enough money.
Oh, then after.
Okay. What about kids? I assume after. I don't know why you.
Yeah, after I have all my stuff paid off.
How many kids do you want to have?
2.
2? Gender matter?
I don't really care. Preferably a girl and a boy, but if anything else, I don't really care. If the most is 3, if triplets are involved, but
The most is. I don't want more than that.
if I
Alright.
get quadruplets, nuh-uh.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Thank you, Kendall, for coming out and talking to us and letting us interview you. But anyways, we'll get back to your ball game right after this.
This has been the Stark Stables Cakery Cafe of Cave City halftime senior salute. We'll get you back out to our game right after these words from Stark Stables Cakery Cafe.
You know, Cave City is known for the world's sweetest watermelons every summer. Now we're known year-round for cookies, cakes, and candies with Stark Staples Cakery and Cafe. Miss Viva's Blessing Ministry runs on love offerings, and she creates those cookies, cakes, and candies for all occasions, as well as casseroles and blessing meal plates as well. Stark Stables Cakery and Cafe can bless you and yours at 870-384-4090. Stark Stables Cakery and Cafe, kicking it in the cave, keeping it in the cave.
Cave City Pharmacy, your local good neighbor pharmacy, 301 South Main. Cave City Pharmacy now carries Melissa and Doug toys, case knives, and Christian gift items in store. Jenny Davis and her staff can be reached at 283-5589 for all of your prescription needs. Cave City Pharmacy, open 8:30 to 5:30 weekdays. Most insurance providers are accepted. Proud supporters of Cave City Athletics, Cave City Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, 301 South Main in Cave City.
Down Home Motors, 1044 North Main Street in Cave City, has a variety of previously owned vehicles for you to choose from. Jordan and Adam at Down Home Motors has been known to carry everything from recent models to classic cars and trucks. In fact, Down Home Motors likes to buy, sell, and they'll even trade at Down Home Motors, 1044 North Main Street in Cave City. Jordan's number is 870-384-0206 and Adam at 870-371-0105.
Since 1997, First Community Bank has been serving our community and helping it grow. First Community Bank understands what it takes to help customers reach their financial goals and exceed those expectations. Neighbors helping neighbors and putting you first. The bank that sees this area as their community and they want to be here for you. Where community comes first. First Community Bank, member FDIC.
Cave City Pharmacy, your local good neighbor pharmacy, 301 South Main. Cave City Pharmacy now carries Melissa and Doug toys, Case knives, and Christian gift items in store. Jenny Davis and her staff can be reached at 283-5589 for all of your prescription needs. Cave City Pharmacy, open 8:30 to 5:30 weekdays. Most insurance providers are accepted. Proud supporters of Cave City Athletics, Cave City Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, 301 South Main in Cave City.
Main Street Outlet Store, 1104 North Main Street in Cave City is stocked with everything from house and homewares to tools and everything in between. They carry closeouts, stock overruns, and discount merchandise that includes everything from lawnmowers to candy. Main Street Outlet Store has new merchandise arriving all the time. 870-613-0532 is the number for Main Street Outlet Store, 1104 North Main in Cave City.
Doyle Family Dental Services strives to create an experience and atmosphere that is relaxing while taking care of their patients' dental needs. The number for Doyle Family Dentistry is 870-916-2315. That's 870-916-2315. Doyle Family Dentistry is ready to serve you and your family.
Doyle Family Dentistry, 1218 East Main in Melbourne, working on a new location for West Center Street, Cave City.
Walling Tax Service in Cave City is here to help you get your biggest refund or help you find the most deductions legally possible. Gina Walling and Alicia Smith are a mother-daughter duo of tax professionals that prepare individual, small business, and farm taxes. Walling Tax Service has been in Cave City at the same location on Main Street for 32 years, so you know they're dependable. Walling Tax Service, 140 South Main in Cave City. Their number is 870-283-5233. That's 870-283-5233.
Harris Farm and Home in Cave City is a relaxed family-run outlet that offers a wide range of hardware and feed for your agricultural operation. They also offer hunting supplies, clothing, ear corn plants, and gardening supplies as well. Harris Farm and Home Outlet is ready to help you with any home or farm project that you might be planning on. Their number is 870-283-8030. That's Harris Farm and Home, 408 South Main Street in Cave City.
Michael Stanley is a master electrician and serves Cave City and the surrounding area. Stanley Electric is available for new construction, remodeling projects, fixture installation. Michael Stanley with Stanley Electric is licensed and insured, offers free estimates, and will even make service calls. For prompt, honest, and knowledgeable electrical work, Stanley Electric of Cave City is available. Michael's number is 870-955-0172.
Unique personalized gifts, keepsake blankets, custom embroidery on t-shirts, hats, jackets, caps, bags, and more. Your business logo, personal, promotional, or even funny message on most any fabric item. Busy Bee has screen printing too. Busy Bee Designs, Lisa Retschke will work with you on your next project. 5897 North St. Louis, just about 8 miles north of Batesville.
Busy Bee Designs, 870-834-5287.
It's a zombie invasion, and Oathbound Airsoft is ready. The Dead Zone Zombie Rescue is happening at Oathbound Airsoft, 679 Highway 58 in Sydney. For a fee, Oathbound will provide you with all the airsoft supplies you'll need to stave off this zombie invasion. You, your family, and friends can use airsoft to battle the undead on October 24th, 25th to 31st, and November 1st. The Dead Zone Zombie Rescue at Oathbound Airsoft is a club fundraiser. Their Facebook page has more information.
Doyle Family Dental, 316 North Main, Suite B, here in Cave City, is dedicated to improving and maintaining your dental health. With a professional staff and the latest technology, Doyle Family Dental strives to make your dental experience as comfortable and stress-free as possible. Dr. Zach Doyle and his team are waiting on you at 316 North Main, Suite B in Cave City, 870-916-2315. That number again is 870-916-2315 for Doyle Family Dental.
When the skies turned dark over Cave City, the storm didn't just test our town, it revealed its strength. In the wake of the EF3 tornado, the Bank of Cave City didn't hesitate. Their team showed up, checking on and feeding neighbors, lending hands, and helping clear the path forward. It wasn't just about buildings and storm damage, it was about people. And when the town needed them most, the Bank of Cave City team was there, steady, responsive, and ready. Whether it's cheering for cavemen at activities or supporting local businesses through every season, the Bank of Cave City is proud to be a steady presence, rain or shine. Bank of Cave City, empowering hometowns no matter the weather.
Cave City Nursing Home offers a variety of services, including family health care and Alzheimer's treatment, as well as various activities and social services. Cave City Nursing Home features private and semi-private rooms, exercise centers, garden patches, and many more amenities, like food and laundry services, spa with a whirlpool, television systems, computer access, emergency call systems, and banking services. Let their family take care of your family. 442 Taylor Circle, 283-5313, CaveCityNursingHome.org.
You've been stalking that game for quite some time. You've spent hours in preparation, the clothes, the gun, the hunting license, not to mention the time and effort. The shot presents itself, and you take it. Your aim is true, and you've just dropped that trophy animal. You need the game head prepared by the taxidermist that knows his stuff. Dennis Smith at Smith's Taxidermy is your man. Everyone from miles around brings their game to Smith's Taxidermy. So should you. Smith's Taxidermy, 10 McLeod Street in Cave City, 283-9848.
Good evening, I'm Con Lanche, the Bank of Cave City, your friends, your neighbors, your bank since 1906, inviting you to be local, shop local, and bank local. The Bank of Cave City, also in Evening Shade, Lynn, Strawberry, and Batesville. 283-35301, member FDIC. The forecast is a service of Walling Drug, 407 South Main, Suite A in Cave City. They offer medication therapy, management, pill packaging.
Hey, you can come back to us.
savings,
We're going to
easy
talk a little bit.
prescription filling, and express delivery of your medications. 870-232-0450. That's Walling Drug. The forecast for Cave City and the surrounding area calls for a 40% chance of overnight showers tonight. Otherwise, the skies will be cloudy with a low around 53 degrees and easterly winds from 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow, there's a 50% chance of showers with cloudy skies and a possible thunderstorm with a low around 69. The wind will be easterly from 5 to 10 miles an hour with gusts of wind as high as 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow night, we have an 80% chance of showers and a possible thunderstorm with a low around 53. We'll see easterly winds around 10 miles an hour with gusts as high as 15 miles an hour. Sunday, there's an 80% chance
you
of
bring it
showers
back
and a
when you're
possible
ready.
thunderstorm with a high near 62. And easterly winds around 10 miles an hour with gusts as high as 15 miles an hour. Now you're up to date with the forecast here on Caveman Radio 89.9.
Cave City High School Football.
Back here in the Stark Stables Cakery Cafe halftime show, 4:27 on the halftime clock, and they'll add 3 minutes to it. We probably got 7 minutes here as Justin Wilson, Philip Landers in the box tonight. And Philip, we're going to the high school scoreboard tonight, presented by Fearless Friday, a subsidiary of the Little Rock TV station that I can't remember, KATV.
Oh, I did not know that.
It is.
Well, these scores all look to be first quarter scores, and these are schools that we're all familiar with. So Pocahontas 22, Jonesboro Westside 0 in the first quarter. Is this week 10 for them?
This is week 9.
This is week 9.
'Cause
Okay.
it's
That
8-0.
shows you how much. I mean, Gosnell Southside playing for conference title, you said?
Yep.
They're tied at 7 in the first quarter.
And that's at Southside.
That's at Southside, so you know there's a massive crowd up there. Clinton is leading their game against Waldron 14-0. That's a local school. And then there's not very many scores here. Stuttgart and Warren. Wow, Stuttgart and Warren.
That's an old rivalry.
That's a long drive is what it is. Yeah. And 3-0 was the score there. Stuttgart, the Ricebergs with the lead. Searcy, Pulaski Robinson tied at 7. Sylvan Hills, Jonesboro playing in Jonesboro tonight. The Hurricane up 14-7. These are all first quarter scores. Little Rock Christian 14-0 over Little Rock Southwest. We'll pause for a moment. You can insert your own private school comments. Okay.
You don't want to hear my opinion on that.
All right. Hey, well, you'll like this one. Benton 21, Little Rock Catholic 0. But that's not exactly. Well, I guess they're a private school.
Do we have a Bryant score on here?
Okay, let's take a look. Let's just scroll. Yes, Cabot 3, Bryant 0 in Cabot.
The reason I ask is Michael Westbrook runs the production program at Bryant High School.
Okay.
They don't have radio TV, but they have a production program, which is in line with our radio and TV here.
Sure.
And Michael, a good guy. I watch their stream after ours I'll go back and watch their YouTube stuff. He's got all kids running everything, doing the play-by-play and all things, and they do a good job. But I was curious, they're 8-0 right now as well.
Oh, okay.
Seeing how they were doing.
This shows to be week 8.
Week 8.
They start with week
0. So technically 9 weeks, yeah.
So, but that would mean there's 2 more weeks in their regular season. Is that right?
Well, there's one more game, 2 more weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they'll get a break. Well, some of them's already had their bye week.
So really, there's 2 more weeks before their playoffs start. So it's usually around November 7 or 8, about the time our red-white basketball game is scheduled.
Yep.
And that's a TBD, I think, pending our football success here in the postseason.
It does. It depends on if we if we are to win tonight, we play next Friday night. If we win that one, we got to play the next Friday. So that's how they've got it TBD right now. It's either Friday or Saturday. At the moment, we do not know. So that Gosnell Southside one, I'd be curious to see how that's going in the second quarter. Here locally with us right now in Rosebud, Arkansas, we're right between Searcy and Greenbrier, if you're wondering, kind of in the upper northwest corner of White County. Just south of Heber Springs in the lake, and it's rain on the forecast, and it's coming on the radar. We're probably, Philip, 30 minutes out from actually seeing actual rain falling again here in Rosebud. So that could get a little messy in the second half.
Well, and let's just hope that plays to our advantage. We run, they throw, and so heavy rain might interfere with their passing. They've managed to run a few times because partly it's just 8-man football. In honor of playoff games, let's look at the Malvern Leopards score. We played them in a playoff game years ago.
We did, and that was
the fall of 2014, the
Yep.
graduating class 2015, and we were up 16-0 on those guys. And then they righted their ship, and they were quite a ball club, a number 1 seed. They're leading Fountain Lake 10-0 in the first quarter.
Malvern, I remember the Paris game and the Mountainburg game. You remember that? Shiloh Christian game?
Yeah, I missed that one.
That was a cold one, buddy.
Yeah, that was raw, wasn't it?
Now, and we actually were, it was 0-0 in the first. Our defense was stopping Shiloh's run on that one, Shiloh Christian, and then they threw it one time and realized that that they could throw it deep. And it hurt us with 40-something to nothing after that. But, we had them in the first quarter, and I really thought if they're going to run it all night, we've got this one. We can hang with them, and that's good to hear. Shiloh Christian, a powerhouse, now in 5A due to the multiplier. But they did not add any extra time on here, Philip. We're fixing to go at it.
How about that? By the way, Highland playing Marshfield, Missouri tonight, and I'm wondering if they would have been playing us tonight had we not
Yes,
dropped.
this is our Highland night.
So they found a makeup game. Batesville playing Brookland, Nettleton playing Harding Academy tonight. Some of the other area games that schools we're all familiar with there. Bald Knob playing Central Arkansas Christian. Lone Oak is up at Heber Springs, so a home game for the Panthers tonight. They'll have a big crowd for that one. They've had a pretty good year up there, I think.
Yeah, that's where
Truman made the short drive to Blytheville, and hey, we're going to kick right here.
We are. Rosebud going to kick it out, and Nick Lopez picks it up. He keeps it on the inside. No! They said he stepped out of bounds at the 40. He was taking that one to the house on the return.
Gone. He was gone.
He was G-O-N-E gone. But that's good to see.
We need a fast start here. We're going to need to score, of course, and we have got to get a turnover. We're just going to have to get a stop or a turnover and turn those back into points. And the 2-point conversions are going to matter because we're down 16 points right now, and that's 2 scores and 2 2-point conversion plays.
2-2?
Yeah, and that's only because we stopped them 4 times on their touchdowns.
We did. 32-16 your halftime scores. We come out of the Stark Stables Cakery Cafe halftime here. Something smells amazingly good over there. I'm sorry to bring that up right now, but something does smell really good right now. Maybe because I'm hungry. So the Cavemen have it 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Dawson going to keep it himself, gets a low shoulder, and gets across to the 35, and that is good for a gain of 6.
Great play call to start your third quarter. Our offensive line was really good in that first half, although we didn't finish our drives. They did great, and we just picked up solid yards there.
2nd and 4, 32-16. Clock moving, 11:36, and I am ready for this. 2 wide outs to the near side, empty backfield. Means extra blockers up front for Dawson. It's a good snap. He's going to run himself this time. Gets through everybody across the 30, now the 26, maybe the 27. That's enough for a first down. I think they're going to spot him at the 28.
Just run it over and over till they stop it. It'll be fine. And set up. Sometimes you run a play to set up another play. And let's see what we do on this next one as we move those chains.
Whitehat doing some fancy moves down there I've never seen before, like he had a bug in his shirt, but he's still doing it. I don't know what's going on. His whistle may be choking him or something. But here we go. 1st and 10. Got a Lopez in the backfield. Hand off to him. Cuts right. Gets around the outside and across the 20 now down to the 16, maybe out of bounds. We'll check it where they got out of bounds. It's going to be a first down, though.
Shoulder tackle by the defender there, and Nick Lopez was hoping for a horse collar penalty. I think it was a legal tackle, but
first down, Caveman.
Violent tackle nonetheless.
They took him a minute to motion that one first down and spot the ball, but we've got it now. Ball is going to be on the 19-yard line, Phillip, and we look good here in this opening drive.
Yeah, we've got a sense of purpose here. And good run to the left. Student body
You
left.
bet. That is Dawson. Gets down inside the 5, now the 3, and he's down at the 3, 1st and goal, Cavemen, and the Cowbells have come alive across the way.
How will Rosebud be psychologically in the second half? They've not won a game. What if the doubt starts to creep in that they can't hold on and get a win? And what happens then? And we start rolling, but we're going to have to stop them defensively to keep that mindset working.
Well, I'm figuring we might find out here in a little bit, and hopefully we might wear their defense down a little more as we was talking about in the first half. High snap, but a handoff goes to Wiles. Touchdown, Cavemen.
That was so easy. And that's exactly what you want to do if you're going to establish, that you're going to come back. And let's get those 2 points. And, onside kick is something else we haven't talked about, but we haven't kicked because we weren't scoring there in the first half.
That's right. 32-22, only down 10 now. Got to get the 2-point conversion, trying to make it an 8-point deficit, and Tristan just walked it in there. Had no trouble getting in.
Just dominated that line of scrimmage, that whole possession.
Dawson's going to take it himself this time. He just literally walked in, didn't have anybody around him, and he takes it in for the 2-point conversion try. It's good. 32-24. We're back in 30 seconds. KVM in.
Sonic of Cave City, 404 South Main is open from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m. 7 days a week. Sonic's menu features everything from burgers and chicken sandwiches to burritos, a variety of snacks, ice cream desserts, and Sonic serves breakfast all day. Not to mention their world-famous drinks. Sonic's app is found at www.sonicdrivein.com. 404 South Main in Cave City, Sonic Drive-In.
Caveman football.
Who are you? That's a good song. They played some good songs tonight. Getting me pumped up in this box. I may go out there and pad up in a minute. 32-24. That'd be fun for you to call, wouldn't it?
You're talking about football, right?
Yeah, I'm fixing to go out there and pad up.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to go play for the Cavemen. Blow my knee out finally. I've been needing to do it for years.
Okay.
I tore it once, and I need to just fully do it. So 32-24, we're going to kick it here.
It and get it.
That is going to be a Gavin Sams squibber, and it's going to be at midfield. There might be a slight second of a question, but Rosebud's got it.
Yeah, good job there by 38, and their roster. Russell Nixon, their roster is numerically not in order.
Well, they put their freshmen on the bottom.
That's why they're out of order. So both sides moving their freshmen up for our postseason. So the roster's looking a little more full than I guess they did for either team through the regular season.
Ours is a whole page over there with our ninth grade. We got a bunch of ninth graders
we do.
that have moved up. And we've been talking about that class for years coming in. Here we go, man in motion, and that's going to be Wortham, the quarterback. He's back in. He was taking snaps there right before the half was over.
Yeah,
wants to throw it, backs up, got pressure coming, throws it downfield, and just out of the reach at the 30-yard line, second down.
That was number 12, Drake Atkin, and you knew he was the hot receiver when they lined up in that slot. Just charged downfield, cut to the sideline, and the quarterback missed on that throw. Hasn't missed many.
No, he hasn't.
This time, let's get to him and sack him before he runs out of bounds or runs out to the outside. And he did that to us some at the end of the half.
Cavemen line up. Here we go. Whew, just breathe. That's all right. We're all right. Cavemen fans are yelling. It sounds good. Wortham screen pass complete to this side and going to be across the 45 to the 44. And I believe that is Hunkapiller, ain't it? And it's
it was
gain of 5.
Antoine Barton, 15, I think, came out of the backfield. And Gavin Sam stepped up there and stopped him shy of the first. It's 3rd down and short. And they got a lot of options, of course, on a 3rd and short. You can run or throw. Just everybody has to stick to their assignment. And certainly we know they're not going to punt the ball. Just got to keep holding here and keep them in front of that orange stick.
2 wide outs to the far side, 1 to the near side. They're all over 6 foot, at least from here. Wants to throw it. It's complete. Near the first down marker it is at the 37. Going to get around 1 tackle. Going to be wrapped up, though. It's Hunkapiller this time, but the Cavemen, it's Caleb Johns on the tackle.
Again, quarter is 10 yards off the receiver on a 3rd down and 3. The quarterback just stands up and fires it. And, man, you've seen that in high school football for years. You know, if you play them too close, they're going to run by you and get open deep, so you back up 10. But on a 3rd down and 3, they just want to move the sticks, and it's just a throw and catch to the outside, and receiver just gets some yards.
1st and 10, Rosebud. Ball sitting right at the 31 of Cave City. Snap. Thought about pitching that out, and he's going to have to slide out of bounds over here, and a good job by Caleb Johnson to kind of jump over him out of bounds and not make contact.
Yeah, designed run play, interesting play call for them.
He didn't get out.
He really slid out of bounds, but I guess he was down before he went out.
It's a loss of 1, and the clock moves.
Interesting play call there. And to basically the short side of the field, too. That ball was on the right hash when they ran it, so – they must have seen something they thought they could capitalize on, and they were mistaken.
2nd and 11, roughly. Here for Rosebud. Wortham gets a good snap. Got time to look. Now he wants to throw it over, and it's through the hands of Drake Atkin. And cannot bring that one in. A good job by our coverage there, too. That's going to be Christian West, and 15 for the Cavemen is River Hill.
Yep.
Freshman, ninth grader alert.
And again, the quarterback's off a little bit, and it's a cool night. Did he stiffen up at halftime a little bit there, and took a couple of hard hits in the first half too, and the pressure of playing in high school, and we just marched down, scored, and a lot of things in our favor right now.
Pressure coming. Mashburn going to have to go left. He tries to get it to a guy. It's tipped by a Caveman, but complete to Hunkapiller. We got a flag coming in here at the 2-yard line, and that he's going to be out of bounds before the goal.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see. It's against
blocking the back.
Blocking the back, yeah, I think so.
That's coming back, and that's going to hurt their momentum there. But I was going to say, right before that, River Hill being in the game right now, River's one of the fastest students that we have in the football program, and that's it's from a lot of sources, not just me saying it. But River having him out there in some coverage.
Yep. So it's still a first down for them. And again, we flushed the quarterback out, and we're watching that quarterback run, and the receiver just slipped in behind the defender and wide open. It's just harder to cover the ground in 8-man. You're just spread out a little bit more.
32-24 your score. Rosebud with an 8-point lead, 7:13 to play in the third.
Here's that crazy formation, 4 wide outs, 1 well behind the quarterback.
Screen pass complete this time. It's going to be in the corner. I don't think he's in, and Hunkapiller's not
almost,
there.
But again, I mean, it's just pitch and catch to the outside, and they just outnumbered us over there. And he's got that Matt Jones look, Hunkapiller does. He starts running those legs and
really
big strides, and we really needed to hold them out of our end zone, and we may still. But it's first and goal from the 3. We're trailing by 8.
First and goal from the 3.
And the 2-point conversions, if we're going to trade 4 or 5 touchdowns apiece here, if we make the 2s and they don't, we can make up some points, but we're going to have to score 2 and quickly.
Snap. Mashburn Not Mashburn, I'm sorry. That's Wortham,
thought
and
he
it's going to be
dropped it.
complete. Touchdown, Ramblers.
Yeah, 2-point conversion.
What? That's touchdown.
That was the touchdown. I thought he scored on the last play. My bad.
No, he was out of bounds. That's touchdown,
I'm thinking
Ramblers.
ahead.
Well, that's okay. At least you're thinking.
Yeah.
38-24 Rosebud. Here in the third. Need this 2-point conversion trying to be no good like most of them tonight for Rosebud. He's going to back throw that one from the backside, and I don't think he got it. He did not.
He did
Good
not.
job by the Caveman. Who is that?
Christian West just kept running, put his hands up, and I think it just distracted the receiver just enough. That's a crazy throw to make, too, to the far side. And is there a flag? We've got some whistles and people all over the field. And there is a flag
Is it
over here
pass
to the
interference?
right side.
Oh, it must be something from this side. That wouldn't be PI from this corner.
They threw it over here, on the near side, on the sideline in the end zone, I should say.
That's weird. That's a weird place
So they're
going
to talk about it there inside the 5, and they're probably talking about where's Waffle House again when we leave here. That's probably what they're talking about.
Our defense is still
I thought
down
they
there.
pointed toward Rosebud.
Well,
so if it's against them, either it goes on the kick or we decline it.
An
and take the
explanation would be
incompletion.
nice here.
Are they saying no flag?
They wave it off. I think they waved it off because maybe one of the things where it didn't matter. So,
Yeah. So.
I mean, it mattered to the play.
Well, what we needed was the no 2 points.
Yeah, and that's what we got.
Down
so.
14. But man, that you can't. I don't think we're going to make up that. Man, we're going to have to score a lot of points. We're going to have to score every time and go for 2 and make it every time.
Philip, it must have been something against us. I don't know what it was, but they're putting the ball on the Cave City 45 to kick it to us. So that pushes us back. Unsportsmanlike against the Cavemen. That's finally we get a
there
something.
It is. Finally, is right. Yeah. So
Okay.
I would if I'm them, I'm trying to kick it deep this time, just to see what we do with it since they've got this advantage on the kickoff.
Here we go. Kick is coming, and it's going to be an onside attempt, and it's going to be taken by Lopez. He's going to take it across the 45, now midfield to the 47, and again, he almost broke away for another return, but that's a good job by Lopez, and we've got a Rambler down here to 35.
Yeah, 2 times in a row Lopez has broken that kick return, and they still kick it over there, and that's interesting to me as this young fella is hurting, and we hope he just had the wind knocked out of him, and let's hope he bounces back.
That's 100% true. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds for the injury timeout. We're back in 30 on KVMN.
Anderson Garage Doors, LLC of Batesville offers garage door sales and service for any commercial or residential need. If your shop or garage needs a door to protect your equipment or vehicles, then Mike Anderson is ready to set you up and install one. If you have an existing garage door that needs repair, then Anderson Garage Doors, LLC is also available to help. Anderson Garage Door, LLC, serving Batesville and the surrounding area. Their number is 870-612-9246. That's 870-612-9246.
Cave City High School football.
So while we're in the timeout, the official has thrown a flag, and they've called a blindside block against the Cavemen. So instead of us having it 1st and 10 from the Rosebud 47, we're going to have it 1st and 10 at the 20 of our 20.
Yeah, and who knows? I mean, Lopez grabs the ball, and he just runs upfield. Everything's so far away and behind the ball, and what are they looking at? The main thing is we have the football and they don't.
Exactly.
And we do have some time. We got a quarter and a half here. We're going to have to get a stop or a turnover, though, sooner or later.
1st and 10 from the 20s. Handoff goes to Lopez up the middle, or Tristan Wiles, and that's a big carry. He's just carrying folks with him. I think it was Tristan. It was Tristan Wiles. Good job there by Tristan to get a big gain.
We're going to check the spot, but I think we're a foot shy of the first. And you can do those and get down and score in just a little bit. We really got to score quickly though, because we're coming from behind, and the 2-point conversions are where we're going to get it back. It looks like tonight.
Here we go. Johnson got two backs with him. That's Wiles and Lopez. Johnson hands it off to Lopez up the mid. No, that's Tristan again. He gets across the 40, now the 45 to the 46-yard line. And good job, Tristan Wiles. He's barreling his way through there.
Just like our first possession, just nothing but old school smash mouth football.
Yeah.
I can't say it.
That's what Coach Cody was saying in the pregame. He said, we was talking about the chance of weather, and he said, we're a ground and pound team. He said, and they're an air raid team. So he said, there you go. He said, maybe we could get an advantage that way.
Yeah, if the rain rolls on in here, it might help us out. But
may do it. Dawson goes right side, lowers the shoulder, and gets a few extra yards down to the 47 of Rosebud across midfield, and that's a good gain of about 7 or 8.
Really gobbled up yards in chunks here. Just keep it on the ground, follow our blockers. Good job again by Trago and Sutterfield and Carlino Baena. Dakota Barnett. I'm missing one. I'm sorry.
This side, that's going to be Lopez again around the outside to the 35. Now the 30, and he's out of bounds. No, he's still in. Keep that time moving, and the Cavemen have it 1st and 10 from the Rosebud side of the field.
Yeah, look at Sutterfield all the way down. Carter Sutterfield was as far downfield as the runner, Lopez, blocking for him.
I used to think that I was a big guy, especially in high school, muscular, 6'5", 240.
Muscular.
Carter Sutterfield is absolutely a beast.
Yeah.
I mean, in a good way.
He's a large young fellow.
He does a good job on that. He loves football. 4:38 here, or 4:30, excuse me, in the third. 38-24, and there's a timeout, Cavemen. We'll take it with them. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Cave City High School Football on KVMN.
Backroads Insurance Company, 8111 North St. Louis Street in Cave City, offers you full insurance coverage for your home and auto. Backroads Insurance can help you protect your poultry farm, your commercial lines, your ATV, and boat, even your motorcycle. Backroads Insurance offers you life, health, and supplemental insurance as well. One place, all those insurances. Backroads Insurance, 8111 North St. Louis Street in Cave City. 870-283-5300, open Monday through Friday. 8 to 4. Charles Landers Auto Sales, 1033 North Main is where you'll find Charles Landers Auto and Trailer Sales. Trusted and depended upon to provide you a clean, dependable, previously enjoyed car, truck, van, or SUV. The lot of Charles Landers Auto Sales has a varied selection of vehicles. Their Facebook page features photos of his latest inventory. 870-283-5959. That's Charles Landers Auto Sales. They also carry an assortment of new trailers of various sizes. 870-283-5959. Charles Landers Auto and Trailer Sales, Cave City.
Caveman football.
Wiles takes it up the middle and gets a gain of 9.
9.9 is more like it. Look at that
That's
stick.
true. It is
They're
second
touching,
and literally inches, not even, maybe even 2 inches. Here we go. Dawson got Brian Payton with him in the backfield to the left. Dawson, high snap, going to take it himself. Fakes up the middle, goes left side across the 10, now the 8-yard line. He's rolled over. Good for a first down. We got a flag, though, from the backfield.
And the lane was supposed to call, I think, was a run up the middle, and Johnson saw all that room to his left and took advantage and good yardage. But let's check this flag.
It's a holding on the offense, and we'll take it back 10 yards from the 21. So instead of second and inches, it is now second and a mile. That backs us up behind the sticks.
Yeah, and we're at 3:46 in the third quarter, and we're down 2 scores. So that's why you don't want the penalties. We're advancing the ball. We'll get our yards back. It's just the time you need to get the yards back.
Right.
And we've got to really think about time even at this point.
This third quarter has really rolled here. We're down to 3 minutes and 3.5. Dawson goes right side. He's going to lower his shoulder and get 5 more yards. And that'll be a gain of 7 total. Fourth down, though, Philip. No, it should be third down.
Correct. Yeah, third, and we'll say, I bet 6, looking at the yard marker across the way. And
I was reading the yard marker, and it was wrong. So
right, they hadn't switched it yet, and they're not always in a hurry to do that, are they?
No, but at least I can see it. 3:03, clock moving. We're down 38-24. Handoff Lopez. Shakes the man, jumps around, jukes a little. He's still on his feet across the 10. Now inside, maybe to the 5. We'll check their official spot. He's going to be right at the 10, actually. And
he is a
good game.
difference maker in the run game because he just is just like skating between those defenders, and the feet are moving, and he's just going downfield, and they're right there, and they can't grab him, and he's just, now you see him, now you don't.
He would have been a huge difference maker at Cedar Ridge.
And that change of pace, because Wiles just runs you over, and then Lopez runs by you.
Yeah.
And we're really wearing them down. But we're going to have to get a stop.
2:20, 38-24 your score. Caveman got a score here. Johnson gets a couple of blocks in front of him. He's going to keep it in and run it in. Touchdown.
And that was so easy. And Sutterfield's got to keep his
We got a
cool
flag.
here.
It's a hold.
Yeah, he was tied up with the defender well behind the line of scrimmage, and they just weren't letting go, either one of them really. But
holding on the offense, I'm sure, again.
And we're controlling the line. We'll get the yards back. It's the time that we're losing from running the extra plays that we, even in the third, we don't want to lose those yet, those seconds off the clock.
Well, I don't know what it was. He still hasn't made the motion.
I wonder if they offset. It did. There you go. Yeah.
Okay.
They were. Yeah. Sutterfield and the defender. I got a screen window here. I can't make out the jersey numbers for them. Those gray numbers on the red are not easy to make out.
Whatever it is,
from
it's
that far
offsetting.
away.
So
but we're going to walk right in right here. No.
There's a false start. There was a personal foul on both teams, but now the Whitehat's yelling at one of our kids.
Now they're going to walk one of ours off the field, or did we call a timeout?
Nick Lopez is coming off.
Yeah, he's got his helmet off, and so again, it's getting chippy, and we saw some of that in the first half too. And timeout here. We need one.
Yep, timeout, Cave City. That's our second of the half. We'll take it with them back in 30 seconds on KVMN.
Cave City Pharmacy, your local good neighbor pharmacy, 301 South Main. Cave City Pharmacy now carries Melissa and Doug toys, case knives, and Christian gift items in store. Jenny Davis and her staff can be reached at 283-5589 for all of your prescription needs. Cave City Pharmacy, open 8:30 to 5:30 weekdays. Most insurance providers are accepted. Proud supporters of Cave City Athletics, Cave City Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, 301 South Main in Cave City.
Cave City High School football.
Back here, 2:09 on the clock here in the third quarter.
Rosebud has not won a game this year. They want to win a game badly, especially in this scenario, and then they would be going to, I guess, Corning next week, right? The winner goes to Corning.
I don't have an idea because there's no bracket for the. We've not seen anything.
As I understand it, the winner will go to Corning next week, and
I'm assuming they have a bye. So.
These guys just don't want. Well, this is a play-in game for the 4 spot.
Yeah.
We're the play-in game for the 4 seed, aren't we?
Well, we are the 5 regardless.
That's
We're
right.
the 4 seed.
So yeah, we're playing for that 4 seed spot in the 4-team bracket.
Yeah.
So they took the touchdown off the board. I think we're going to replay the down.
But we moved.
But they've advanced. Where's the ball?
Yeah, we're inside. We're at the 9-yard line.
So
no, we're at the 4.
We're at the 4.
Yeah, that's what I can't figure out is why they done what they done. The Whitehead's talking to Coach Hag over here on the sideline, but I don't know what he's saying.
They would love to win a game, and Rosebud population 494. Salute. That's Hee Haw. That's from Hee Haw.
Oh, yeah. I know,
okay.
Yeah, I
but
know
and Cave City comes in here. We're the bigger school, so, they've got that chip on their shoulder, so to speak, and maybe we're going to get some football going here in a moment. We can get the touchdown, but we've lost 30 seconds of game time just from running plays after penalties that we're going to want later.
Cave City fans are happy about something. We got the touchdown. I don't know what they're doing. Hold on here. The Whitehat has give a signal. We have the touchdown, so we've got the 30 on the scoreboard. So they're going to give us the touchdown from the offsetting penalties. That's what I said should have happened.
That's what we talked about. Was it going to stay or not?
So this is the 2-point conversion try that we're trying to get done now at this point. So 38-30 your score.
Yeah, and if
that's what we
make
were
it-
waiting on.
So let's get the 2 points. We're down 6, and the 2-point conversions are. I mean, it's a big thing, and they've been in our favor. It's the turnovers is our problem in the deep throws.
2-point conversion try coming. Dawson with an empty backfield. Going to take it himself.
He
Cuts
just
up
hit
the
that.
middle. He's in. 2-point conversion try. Good. It's 38-32. We're down 6, Philip, and that's a game changer.
We're just running it with ease. I mean, we really are. It's defensively, we've got to find a way to get a stop.
That's right. We're, Rosebud's already ready on the field, so we'll just keep it right here. I was going to try to get
You'll see that with some teams. The defense runs off while the kick team runs on, and you just don't have any time. And they don't care about radio. Do they have radio coverage here?
They do right now, yeah.
They do? Okay.
Lake Area Sports is down there on the other end.
Oh, okay.
Had a nice chat with them before the game. They're nice
Excellent.
folks, and they were real curious about what we were doing, and so I let them know.
And will we uncork an onside kick at any point? And Rosebud is not sure where to line up. Look at this young fella standing at our 35. Or are we getting a penalty?
I think we're assessing that unsportsmanlike
They're
again.
going to assess that penalty on our kickoff. That was the discussion, I think. So we're going to kick from the 25. And that's to Rosebud's advantage. If we're not going to kick it very far, you don't want an onside kick now because you're really giving them great position. So let's get it downfield and
see
kick
what
it
happens
over.
here.
Let's kick it over the front 7 and go get it.
It's 38-32, and Sam's is going to punch a good one to the 45. Rosebud's going to pick it up and immediately be tackled there at the 47, and the Cavemen coverage has succeeded once again there,
We'll
Philip.
take that. I mean, honestly, in that position, you kept them at midfield, and I mean, it could have been the 35 or 40 of us, and so now they've got some grass in front of them. We've got to adjust a little bit. They've been missing on their passes, but we've got to contain the outside runs and cut off those receiver screens.
A pick 6 would be good for us right now.
Yeah.
Here we go. Wide receiver. Oh, my goodness. We're going to get steps on him. But anyway, quarterback wants to throw it downfield. He's going to throw that way out of bounds.
Yeah.
Nothing
missed
there.
it. And again, he had a man in his face there, and that was Caleb Johns was in his face, and so he just flung it out of bounds. And
Caleb Johns is a force to be reckoned with today on defense.
again, we're dominating the line right now, and he got through 2 guys and made the quarterback get nervous. And again, 9th grader, and boy, he's played wonderfully tonight. This quarterback for Rosebud,
Cade Wortham.
Yeah, he's played just fine to just come in and do that. So, got to get after him, put the pressure. And again, can they hold their lead, or will their psychology go bad?
2nd and long from the Cave City 48. Wortham wants to throw. Pressure coming. It's going to be thrown right toward a defender, but the Cavemen were there, and that was good coverage there by the Cavemen. Was that number?
River Hill, and he just
Yes.
shouldered the receiver right as the ball came through, and you could almost argue it was uncatchable. Rosebud fans wanted a flag and didn't get it. Boy, now and then it just gets really quiet. Funny when that happens at a ball game, the crowd goes deathly silent. And we were at a volleyball game this year, and there were some kids. Everybody started going, shh, shh, and everybody would just get really quiet for no reason. And it's funny how volume can just go up and down.
Yeah, the dynamic
So,
of the crowd.
hey, it's 3rd and 10. This is the best defensive position we've been in a
All
long
night.
time. I mean, really, we've not had a 3rd and 10 defensively to play, I don't think, in this game.
4 wideouts. Well, maybe just 3. One back with him in the backfield. Wortham gets a snap. Blitz coming. Wants to throw it. Dumps it off there at the 48. He's going to have to just run it out of bounds for the 4th down. And that was a good job by the coverage there. Seth Wilson over here, and also Tristan Wiles on some defense, and Gavin Sams.
Yeah, it's 4th down and about 4.
This is
They're
their
going to
first
go
4th
for
down.
it. Yeah, they're going to go for it, but they've got options here. We've just got to contain and stay in front of your man, whoever that is. And
Our
let's see
crowd
what
is
they do.
absolutely loud over there, and I love it.
Yeah, great turnout tonight from the Cave.
Wortham. Oh, he jumped on the snap.
Caleb Johns stepped over.
And he knew it.
Tried to guess the count. That's 5 yards and a first down. And, boy, we had him on the ropes. But, again, in this level of football with the 8-man, it's hard to keep anybody from getting 5 yards.
Well, he knew as soon as he heard the clap, and that was what he was going on. That was his trigger. And he heard the clap for the quarterback, and that worked that time for Caleb. And he knew it as soon as he done it. And I feel bad for him.
Rosebud's in clock management mode, too. I mean, they're at 10 when they get to the play clock, when they get to the line.
1:08 on the game clock, 5 on the play clock. Here we go. Wortham got pressure coming. You didn't see it, and that one's going to be thrown out at the 20, and he took a hard hit by Max Trago.
Yeah, Trago beat his man, and we're winning the line of scrimmage. And second down and 10. And, again, the quarterback has been off on his throws, and part of that is the timing is not there because we've physically been the dominant team here in the third quarter.
We sure have, and I just love to see this our offense or our defense, playing like this. It just feels good tonight. Second and long here, 38-32 your score, 58 seconds to go in this third quarter. Wortham gets a snap. That's a good snap. Going to throw it long, and it's going to be overthrown everybody. It's just like he knows that he has nobody there. Our coverage is better right now.
And Hunkapiller raised his hands. I wonder if there was some confusion on the route, too. And, again, our linemen, down linemen, are getting pressure on this freshman quarterback. And, man, what a fun game. I mean, a competitive game, and the adrenaline doesn't stop if you're a player. It just goes on and on and on, and you're just drowning in it and loving every second of it.
Here we go, third and long. Man in motion, 2 men in motion, actually. And that's what I thought there, Mr. Official.
They're going to call
you
a late
can't,
hit on
You
Trago.
can't because oh, my goodness, the play was not blown dead.
He hits Dylan Hunkapiller, who was running with the football, and they're going to call him. No.
It's the false start first, and they're going to call the hit because Trago was still in motion.
Yeah,
and that's that should be an arguable call right there. That's terrible.
You just can't make that call on that hit. That's a bad call. 2 men in motion. So I suppose if they're going to just offset, or will they march them each off and net them out?
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a net probably in Rosebud's favor of probably 5 yards.
We'll see. They're at the 40s where it occurred.
So
1, 2,
10 on
3,
them
4, 5,
no.
6, 7,
Well, let's see if he
8,
turns
9,
around and comes back.
12, 13, 14, 15. They're going to place it at 15 yards. Automatic first down.
So there was no call against Rosebud.
Yes, there was the false start, yes.
But
that doesn't matter.
Because we late hit, it supersedes it.
Yep. It's a dead ball foul, so it gets it.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
tough break.
Questionable call, yeah.
Everybody was in motion running a play there because they snapped the ball. And I don't know. That's too bad because we had them on the ropes right there. We just got to keep holding. We've got the advantage. And we've had, I think, 3 big penalties that have kept some drives alive for them tonight.
Yep, snap. 45 seconds here in the third quarter. Wortham's got to do something. He's tripped up from behind. That's Max Trago making up for it right there. That's a loss, too.
Great shoestring tackle by Trago. And the quarterback had no idea Trago was right behind him to grab his feet. And look where it is. It's second down 11. We've got it. We just need to hold for 2 more plays and be disciplined. And let's get the ball back down 6 early in the fourth quarter, and I like our position there if we do that.
Play clock at 24, game clock at 15. Rosebud's probably not going to snap it here. Third quarter is coming to a close.
Yeah, you're right. They're going to run this clock.
They will, and then we'll switch ends of the field here in a moment. So that's the end of your third quarter. We're down 6, 38-32. This big fourth quarter, it's not time to turn the TV off now. You better keep it on because we are going to have one as a barn burner, Phillip.
Yeah. Their body language is not great. Ours is really good going to the fourth.
That's true. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Cave City High School football on KVMN and Cave City Athletics YouTube.
Since 1997, First Community Bank has been serving our community and helping it grow. First Community Bank understands what it takes to help customers reach their financial goals and exceed those expectations. Neighbors helping neighbors and putting you first. The bank that sees this area as their community and they want to be here for you. Where community comes first. First Community Bank, member FDIC.
Drifters Coffee, 325A North Main, features a wide variety of coffee in their own signature selections. They also offer a light food menu to satisfy your every craving. And if you're looking for something more hearty, there's Pizza Pro at 625B right behind Drifters in Cave City. With a multitude of pizza and sandwich choices, Pizza Pro is ready to make your lunch or dinner. Pizza Pro, 870-384-1226, and Drifters Coffee, 870-283-9620.
Caveman football.
3rd and long. We start the 4th.
Second down. Is it second down or third?
It says second now. It did say 3rd.
Yeah.
And that's going to be up the middle, and the Cavemen stop it short of the goal, or the sticks. Excuse me. We're at the 20-yard line. It's 3rd down now. 3rd and 4?
Yeah,
3rd and 5.
we've really been in that pass defense for so long, and so they just give it to their fullback or halfback, and just kind of caught us off guard a little bit. But it's still 3rd and 5?
3rd and about 5. So
4 on by the scoreboard, but it's a long 4.
Here's where you got to really just hunker down, as you were saying a while ago. We
Yeah.
need to get pressure in the backfield and maybe get a loss here.
Trago's been getting into the backfield.
He's
a
just
lot.
wearing down that line, that offensive line. Screen pass complete to the near side, and he's hit immediately. And a good job there by Trago to follow it up in the backside. Seth Wilson had him first, but Trago come in with the second, and it's going to be short, just barely. They keep moving the spot, though. The sideline judges keep
so
moving.
close. Yeah, Junior Crockett helped on that tackle, and the chain gang wants to move. Now they're going to talk about it. We may get a measurement here. We've not had one of those. That's about the only thing we haven't had tonight.
Yeah, I don't. The clock's
No,
still
they moved
running
it. They're just gonna
while they
move it.
try to do this.
No. Now they say, I thought the White Hat signaled first down. But now they've stopped the clock.
They've not moved anything, and the White Hat, the Cave City side is not.
Yeah, I'm going to say their normal clock operator went on vacation.
Well, I'm going to talk about that. I'm talking about the
yeah.
It's
So now it is a
this
first down.
Yeah, this is
That's-
nuts.
and we had it, and that's too bad. It was very close. It was very close. And we missed the first tackle and got him on the second.
10-27, quick pass
Get
is
it.
tipped and too far out for us to try to get to on the that's Gavin Sams over there. So second down. He was definitely
Again,
short of that.
Boy, he threw it early, hot, and high, didn't he? He's feeling the pressure because we're getting
Right,
yeah, and the receiver.
Wortham
it was
has
just off
no
target.
time.
Yeah,
or he thinks. I think it's what it
in
is. He
his
thinks he
mind,
has no time.
he's got a little more than he thinks, but that's a credit to our guys and how we're playing defense here.
Yep, good job, boys. Snap. It's a handoff, double handoff, and the ball's loose. It's out at the 25, and we may have. Well, we've tackled. I don't think we fell on it,
Back
but
near
it's
the
going to be a
30.
huge
We'll take
loss.
it. That's fine.
Huge loss.
Yeah.
Good job,
And
boys.
he's slow to get up too. And again, they tried some trickery that because the passing game hasn't been there.
Caleb Johns is mad at himself for not picking up that ball.
Yeah,
but I
but
think he did a great job getting
It's
back there.
third and over 20, 3rd and 20 maybe. We'll see how they mark that on the scoreboard. But well, this is the best. This is what we get. You know, it's been we had a 3rd and 10, then it was a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 4, and 20 yards is a lot for the way their offense has gone here in the second half.
9:35, clock moving. 38-32, 3rd and a long ways here for Rosebuds. Wants to air it out long, and it's going to be complete at the pylon.
Yeah, best throw he's made in the second half, and they're wanting a touchdown. And
They
they'll
got
get
it.
to him. It was close. And he may have held that ball out over. It was right there. And again, he got just enough separation from our defenders, and the quarterback had a little time, and we're hanging in, and then we broke just a little, and so now we're back down 2 scores.
44-32, 2-point conversion try on the way. Wortham got 4 wide receivers. He's going to keep it himself up the middle, and that's their second one.
Yeah, great
at his
play
end.
call because they haven't really done that. And it's just they broke their tendency, and we're thinking they're going to throw it, and they didn't.
We're back in 30 seconds on Caveman Radio 89.9.
As a leading provider of industrial services in our area, North Arkansas Industrial Services and Solutions is dedicated to delivering tailored solutions that meet the unique needs of their clients. With a strong commitment to their clients and a team of experienced professionals, North Arkansas Industrial Services and Solutions strive to exceed expectations. 450 Allen Chapel Road in Batesville. The number for Austin Williams is 870-262-9902.
Cave City High School Football.
We're back here in Rosebud. That's Philip showing me pictures of his adventure in Notre Dame, and
yeah, there we go.
Ooh, that's fun atmosphere. We got a flag over here on the 40. Offsides on the Caveman?
On the kickoff, where we lined up offside.
I didn't think so, but they've literally thrown every flag and penalty known to man tonight.
Yeah, and officials sometimes they just,
they look for
they want to find. So they feel like they have to. Well, no, you don't.
Oh, it's not on us. I'm sorry. Rosebud's kicking it away. My bad.
Yeah. Okay.
The red got me on that. The red jerseys.
So they're going to kick again.
So they moved it back to the 35.
Yeah, and they'd been kicking it to their right side, and Lopez is over here. He's on the other side, and I bet they kick away from him anyway.
Well,
he's threatened to break one for a score, and we could use a kick return touchdown for sure. Right
yes. Now. That is a squibber, and up the middle, and it knocks off her knee. But I believe we've got it, and I'm trying to think. That looks like number 1. That's Junior Crockett. So good job, Junior Crockett, falling that one. And it's on the Rambler side of the 45, so that's a good spot to start for us as well.
Yeah, and so 9:20 to go, but we need 2 scores, and we really, at this point, can't give up any more. So we're going to have to score, stop, and score, or onside kick, or something. And we really need to score 1 quick. Let's get some of the pressure off as far as the clock goes.
46-32 your score, Rosebud with the lead here. Coming into this game on paper, this is not what you'd see or what you think you'd see. But that's why you play them on the field, not on paper. Snap. That was a fake handoff. Dawson spins around, throws it out complete to Wiles. He's tripped at the 40, but he falls forward with a couple more yards, and that's a good 8-yard gain.
Well, good individual effort there by number 4. Oh, I'm sorry, that's 14. That's Eli Jordan.
He lost us a yard on the spot.
Yeah, he made a nice job to recover on the tackle. Wiles tried to step inside of him and almost got away from him.
That was a good job by Wiles, though. So 2nd and 5 here. Handoff goes to Wiles up the middle. He's clear across the 30, and he almost had plenty of room for takeoff there.
Almost, but let's just keep those going. And keep in mind, we only have 1 timeout, Justin, so we're going to have to advance the ball and manage our clock at some point. But right now, you've got to score at least 1 and then decide what you want to do.
1st and 10. We've got it inside the 30 to the 29. Dawson hands it off. That's Nick Lopez gets through, skates around, comes near side. He could be all the way 10, 5. Touchdown, Cavemen. That's what you wanted to see exactly at the right time.
Did you notice he just zigzagged and they spun and fell? They are tired. Rosebud's tired, but until we get a stop, it's not going to matter. And there's our quick score. We scored in about 90 seconds or less.
Probably less.
And so, again, let's get this 2-point conversion. We'll be down by just 6.
46-38 right now, and we need the 2.
Yeah.
Are we having a discussion? No, we're just getting set up good. I thought we were having a discussion.
Play call was coming in for a 2-point play, and, man, you got both backs there, but I'd give it to Wiles, and there he goes.
There he is, Wiles left side. Yeah. Dawson's going to follow him just about halfway in. 2-point try. Good, Cavemen. We're back in 30 seconds on Caveman Radio. We trail by 6.
Main Street Outlet Store, 1104 North Main Street in Cave City is stocked with everything from house and homewares to tools and everything in between. They carry closeouts, stock overruns, and discount merchandise that includes everything from lawnmowers to candy. Main Street Outlet Store has new merchandise arriving all the time. 870-613-0532 is the number for Main Street Outlet Store, 1104 North Main in Cave City.
Caveman Football.
Ooh, Enter Sandman. It kind of makes me feel like we're in South Carolina.
Oh, I forget
Or
who
Penn.
they play tomorrow.
I think it's Penn. I don't know.
Do they play? Is it Alabama they play
I
tomorrow?
think they do.
Yeah, there's a lot of good games tomorrow.
There is a lot of good games. Good one right here tonight.
Oh, they fell
Rosebud
on
falls on that one at the midfield stripe.
That's true, and that our defense has been so close to getting the stop, so close, and we're going to have to seal that deal this time because they're also doing a good job of running the clock along with some funny clock management out of the booth. Maybe it's ran a couple times when it wasn't supposed to.
Let's put it that way. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's good.
They're caught up in the game and they've forgotten to stop it a couple of times.
I have been there.
And it gained them a play at the end of the half too, didn't it?
It actually really did.
It really did. I think it did. But we just got to get to the quarterback, seal on these outside receivers. They're not throwing deep much, although they got a touchdown a minute ago.
Wortham, screen pass this side. It's complete again. Almost wasn't,
Good
though. And
job.
Wiles is on it, and that's going to be a
fumble.
Ball's out, but it's going to be
recovered by Rosebud.
Rosebud ball.
Boy, we got a rambler down, and he took a hit from, I think, was it Seth Wilson?
Yeah,
maybe?
I think so.
Yeah.
It was a hard hit, but Rosebud wants a flag, but there was no flag. It's football
Just
right
football play and man down.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. We'll step aside for 30 seconds and injury timeout.
Walling Tax Service in Cave City is here to help you get your biggest refund or help you find the most deductions legally possible. Gina Walling and Alicia Smith are a mother-daughter duo of tax professionals that prepare individual, small business, and farm taxes. Walling Tax Service has been in Cave City at the same location on Main Street for 32 years, so you know they're dependable. Walling Tax Service, 140 South Main in Cave City. Their number is 870-283-5233. That's 870-283-5233.
Cave City High School football.
Antoine Barton is up. He's okay. He's walking off the field on his own power, but he took a shot there, and I would not be surprised if the wind ain't knocked out of him a little bit too, Philip.
Yeah, and for them, it's 8-man football, so you don't have that many players, and he's one of their best, and they're going to miss him. They're sending in a number 10, Jackson Holman, a freshman, out there in his spot.
Cade Wortham, the quarterback, runs in, got the play. They got actually gained 4 yards on the fumble. We had him tackled at the 48, and it actually got to the 47 of our side of the 50. So, second down. Wants to throw for it. Can't find anything. Pressure coming. Now he's got to run it out this side. And he's going to get around the 40 and out of bounds at the 37, and that's going to be a first down.
Trago was held right in the middle of the field. They grabbed his shoulders and held him as he tried to turn to pursue. Couldn't get away, and they didn't see it. Refs didn't call it. Should have.
I see Max trying to plead that case over there a second.
Yeah, he's talking to. They held him. We just had a great look at it from up here, and everybody on Rosebud's side, which is why they're quiet right now. And so first down for them. Again, we've really done so many good things defensively here in the half. We've just got to force that turnover, get that stop.
7:33 to play here in regulation at least. 46-40 Rosebud with a 6-point lead, and they've got the ball on our 35. Wortham going to run it himself. He's going to be hit pretty quick. It's only a short gain of 3. That was a good job by Trago.
Yes, and the clock just keeps a chugging. It will go under 7 minutes before they snap it again. They've done a good job. And notice the play clock took a good 3 or 4 seconds before it restarted. It wasn't an instant restart on the play clock. And that's home cooking a little bit right there, if I do say so, as someone who's ran a play clock and may be guilty my own self. Of sinners, I am chief.
No comment. Second down and about 7. We're going to say 7 at the 32-yard line. 2 receivers out, man in motion on that far side. Thought about that screen pass, didn't take it. Throws it over the middle. It's going to be complete, and they've just done that all night to us.
They just get behind our defenders and then outrun us, and the quarterback, he lost his groove, and he's got it back here late in the game, and we can't give up points if we're going to come back.
So 52-40 now the score.
And and they've gotten a little bit better on their 2-point conversions too. We talked about that from the first score because I think their first 5 touchdowns they only converted 1.
Yeah.
Or we would be down 20 points right now.
Yeah, it adds up.
That's right.
2-point conversion try coming. Wortham wants to throw it into the end zone. Pressure coming. It's incomplete over the middle, and a great job by the Cavemen to hold that one to just 12 now. 12-point lead.
But even if we gain 2 points per touchdown, we're not going to make up that many touchdowns
without a stop.
6:35. You can't match touchdowns and nip away 2 points at a time. So we've got to do something. We got the quick touchdown last time, really quick, but we're going to probably have to onside kick it at some point.
6:35 to play here in the fourth quarter. 52-40 your score. Rosebud ready to kick it.
Yeah, a kick return for score would make me really happy.
That would be really cool right now. You called that at Truman last year.
Yeah,
every play we had.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go with it tonight. I hope that Juju is still with us.
Yeah, where's Lopez, man?
He's on this side,
Right
and they're
to
kicking
him,
it
too.
right to him, and he's going to pick it up. Still on his feet at the 40, across the 40, now to the 37. And he was just dragging that little guy along with him the whole way.
That was 13, Dylan. No, I'm sorry, it's not 13. 18 maybe?
I think it was 18.
Bo Patchell.
Yeah. Who was
For
the
Rosebud.
quarterback earlier.
Yeah. The Rosebud Ramblers. Where's Keith Jackson when you need him?
I would like to hear somebody roll those R's.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of R's to roll. 6:19 on the clock, 52-40. We got to have a score here. Got to have it right here and then to stop. Here we go. Johnson got a man way behind him in the
sticks
backfield.
weren't
That's going to
even
be
set for the new first down.
No, they wasn't. Brian Payton with the carry comes down here to the 32, and they're going to throw him out of bounds. They have
We'll take him.
You bet.
The head coach for Rosebud throwing a fit out there about something.
It's going to be a gain of
Yeah, it was a
8,
good run, but they
7.
were still moving the chains while we're running the play, and they've got them in the right place. But the officials they should have held the game up and stopped the clock.
Hurry up offense here. Dawson going to go left side. He's got the first down across
And
the 30,
Rude.
now the 25, now 20. Still
out.
on his feet at the 15, and they said he's still in.
Yeah.
And they've said that a lot tonight, keeping the clock rolling.
They were pretty quick to call that, but he's got to know that and just charge to the sideline. And, 2 or 3 yards is great, but the extra seconds are probably more valuable here. But we're going to score here in a second anyway.
We're at the 13. Flag coming. That's a false start from the offense. We kind of hurried up a little bit too much there.
Yeah, and we've been in hurry up for all this quarter and half of the last one, and we just gotten a little bit too much of a hurry that time. I think that was 33. Brian Payton was a receiver that time, and I think he jumped just a half second early. And he's running a route, and we were going to just run the football anyway.
Yep.
I mean, he was a decoy out there.
All right, here we go. First and about 15. Handoff goes this side. That's Lopez.
Slipped
Still
through the
moving.
tackles.
Broke 2 tackles. He's now in a pile, and they're at the 5. They're still throwing him around down there, but Lopez is back up.
Yeah, number 14, Eli Jordan, I actually think accidentally had a cleat go into his arm as he and Lopez were just rolling around down there playing football.
5 minutes. Coach Cody hollering, hurry up, let's go. Snap. Dawson.
Busted play.
It was very busted, and Dawson has to take it.
Yeah, Wiles charged off to the right side, and Dawson ran away from Lopez, so we were confused on that play. And 4:40 clock moving. We do have one timeout, but we're inside the 10. Let's just get a quick score, and then onside kick. We're going to have to.
Third down, Lopez about lined up in the other end zone, and now he's in the right spot. Now Dawson's going to take it left side. He's got the room. He's got the angle. Touchdown, Cavemen. That was a very well-designed play.
It was student body left. We've ran that a couple of times, and no flags is the best part.
That clock is, every time they stop the play on a touchdown, the clock guy is running it about 4 or 5 seconds every time extra. I've been watching that the last 4 plays.
I mean, we're inching closer. We're going to get a 2, and we'll be down by 4.
Yeah.
They finally put the touchdown up.
I had to think about that, too.
Yeah, I was getting nervous there. I mean, 98 points on the scoreboard. It's incredible.
52-46, two-point conversion try goes to Wiles. He just walks it right
Look
in there,
how
and it's
easy
good.
that is. I mean, we can do it, and we can score one more time, but we have got to get the ball back, and we need an onside kick.
52-48, and we can't go to a break because they're out there. They're fixing to kick it. We're fixing to kick it. Rosebud's on the field. So I hate not having that time between touchdowns and kickoffs. That's a good time for us to reset.
Well, if we pull this out of the hat here in the last 420, get a sponsor list, and you can recognize those underwriters that we appreciate so much, giving Justin and I a chance to flap our jaws all night tonight here on Caveman Radio.
We love it. Gavin Sams will place it on the tee. Here we go. We got to have this on. We've been so close to recovering some onside kicks tonight.
Yeah,
we got to have this
and
one.
I'd target Holman over here. He's the sophomore that's just been playing some extra. We need this football. And
It's going to go
he's gonna get
10,
himself.
and we're going to
He
fall
got
on it.
He got
Caveman ball.
Kicker.
Woo! Oh, sorry.
Kicked it to himself. Kicked it straight ahead and ran forward and fell. And the Rosebud player almost backed away from the football.
Like he didn't want it, yeah.
Like you don't know how these guys are going to act on a kick when it's a live ball and they're nervous. And Rosebud is thinking, are we this doomed that we cannot get a win? Well, because we're going to go score again. We should, and we'll have the lead with this next touchdown.
52-48, 4:14 to play here in the game. The Cavemen have the ball. That was a perfect executed Gavin Sams onside kick.
Perfect. Beautiful.
It was a good job. Way to draw that one up on our coordinator. Dawson hands it off Nick. He's going to skate, get through, still on his feet at the 40. Now he's at the 35, 30. He's at the 25, and he's down at the 24-yard line, and that's a heck of a play, Nick Lopez. First
Just
down.
Kept the feet moving, and, man, they just can't get their hands on him. He's a ghost, and their hands go right through him, and the linemen are keeping their blocks without holding, so no flags when we've had too many tonight. And let's go, first down.
I'm up. I'm standing up for the first time tonight. Here we go. 3:40, clock moving. Dawson hands it off left side. That's Wiles. He's going to get a few yards. That's a 6-yard gain for Tristan Wiles over the 20 to the 18.
And really now we don't have to worry about the clock that much. I mean, we're at 3:30 and counting.
We just need to score.
Let's just take our time, but let's go score. You got to score. And we're not worried about how long it takes, really. We're inside the 20-yard line. So 2 or 3 runs at the pace we've been running, we'll be in the end zone, and we'll be under 2 minutes.
Crowd is pretty silent on this side. Dawson, well, almost drew him off sides. Got real close, but it's not it wasn't there, and I think that wasn't designed to do that.
Yeah,
I think we were just
we're
moving.
changing our play, and our linemen are
Here we go.
Somebody moved the foot.
Snap. Dawson runs it himself, comes this side, now cuts back
Cover
left.
that ball.
He's still on his feet, and he's across the 10, and that's going to be a first down right at the 10-yard line. That'll stop the clock for the move the chains.
Yeah, they'll throw the sticks down. That actually will get them running the clock a little sooner, and we're fine on the play clock. See how quickly they started the play clock there?
I did.
Instant restart when we have it, 3-second pause between plays when they have it, and they've tried to milk the clock, but we finally got our
Dawson,
turnover.
left side, Tristan Wiles. He's standing up. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavemen. Cavemen have the lead.
And no flags, and we go up by 2. And again, we talked about the 2-point conversions. Those first, I think, 4 touchdowns maybe, they did not convert. And we've made enough of ours, and now the defense is going to be put back on the spot here in a moment. But let's get the 2, and then we'll go up by 4. I wish it was 8.
Me too. 54-52 right now. 2-point conversion trial on the way. Band is sounding good over there. So is the crowd. Dawson takes it himself, runs around the outside. He's going to be falls over the goal line, and he's in for 2. And we'll take it. 2-point conversion. Try good. 56-52. Let's take a 30-second timeout on Caveman Radio.
Michael Stanley is a master electrician and serves Cave City and the surrounding area. Stanley Electric is available for new construction, remodeling projects, fixture installation. Michael Stanley with Stanley Electric is licensed and insured. Offers free estimates and will even make service calls. For prompt, honest, and knowledgeable electrical work, Stanley Electric of Cave City is available. Michael's number is 870-955-0172.
Caveman football.
Philip, you remember that one time when we was in that one game and I told you I couldn't breathe? I'm doing it again.
Cave City and Rosebud, known for good basketball over the years. We got a basketball score here, 56-52.
That's a lot of points.
And the best part is we have the 56 points. I'm wondering now what the Cave City record for points in the game is. I'm thinking upper 60s.
We put 60 on Gosnell one night, and I'll never forget that. That one's going to bounce off a Rambler at the 35, and we're going to stuff him pretty hard at the 35 on the coverage team, and that's a great spot with 2:22 left.
That's right. Now, they have 3 timeouts.
They do indeed.
And 2 minutes, 22 seconds to go. We actually scored a play quicker than I thought. I thought we could get it under 2 minutes before we gave it back.
Kind of
and
makes
that
you wonder if we
ball
didn't
was
go
on the ground for a minute, but we kicked it a little too far. But Gavin Sams, for all the plays in this game, his onside kick to himself, he may be the most interesting man in the world.
The most wonderful.
He doesn't often kick onside kicks, but when he does, Gavin Sams kicks them to himself.
I've got Caleb Johns on my radar for Busy Bee MVP, and I've got Gavin Sams, so we may have to have a discussion later. Snap, Wortham throws it, screen pass complete to this side, and he's going to be still on his feet, the 50, now the 45, and out of bounds. That is
that's Barton.
Art Barton. He's back in the game.
Yeah, and again, these dump screens and receiver passes. We've got a man down here. I think he's the wind knocked out of him.
Well,
for Cave City.
The clock has not stopped since 2:25, and it's at 2:03.
Yeah, I'd holler out that window.
They've stopped. Oh, no, they haven't.
No.
Still haven't stopped it. We're going to take a 30-second timeout for a player down.
I hope the White Hat looks at that clock.
Lehman Equipment Sales and Rentals, 819 North Main in Cave City, specializes in sales and rentals of used heavy equipment and trucks. They carry a wide selection of heavy equipment and trucks. Lehman Equipment also assists in repair needs. They even deliver worldwide. LehmanEquipmentCompany.com. Chris and OJ Lehman answer calls at 870-283-6488. Lehman Equipment Sales and Rentals.
Cave City High School football.
Cavemen have 2 players down right now. I think one of them's Trago, the other's Lopez. He's slow to get up, but they've helped him up, and he's going to walk off with his own power. And I think that's Trago that was down. Trago may have just been staying down until he got some help up out there. So.
Yeah, he may have even had just a little bit of a cramp, but Lopez is going to have to come out for a play or two, and he may be – well, you said River Hill's incredibly fast. Lopez, besides that, is our fastest, I would say, from watching tonight. And so somebody else is going to have to step in. And, again, the deep throws, and, you need your speedier guys back there in the pass defense. And they put the clock back to 2:16, and
That's
it should be at least that. So we'll give them credit for correcting it. And, again, adrenaline for clock operators, too. And, man, Rosebud hasn't won a game, and, boy, they're nervous right now. And our body language has been better than theirs the entire second half. We look good going to halftime.
We did. 1st and 10 right at the 45 of Cave City. Wortham got a man with him in the backfield. Play clock at 23. Clock will start. It's moving 2:14. Wortham going to take it himself. He's going to be hit. Shakes one tackle, and he's going to run it out of bounds over here at the 38. He got a gain of 7.
Yeah, Junior Crockett had an arm on him and couldn't hang on, or it would have been about a 2-yard gain. And the clock stops at 2:07, we say. Yeah, they've done a good job with clock management here in the whole second half. They were running a lot of it when they could, and this time they're saving it.
I wondered if we might have scored too early, but then again, I do understand that you've got to score when you can. I understand that.
That's right.
So, and also, if they was to come back and score in the next 30 seconds, then we've still got a minute and a half to go score as well.
That's true.
Because we can. I mean, we can score in that quick a time. We've seen it done. But we're up 4, so that helps us immensely as well.
Yeah.
Snap. Wortham wants to throw it deep, but he's got a man complete at the 24, and he was in bounds. That clock's going to move.
Yeah, and we've talked about the quick inbound signals by the officials, and it was against us, we felt sometimes, and this time it's in our favor because that could have probably been called out.
Right. Now they'll start the clock 1:55. Rosebud only has they've got 3 timeouts left. They hadn't took one yet. We've got 1.
Yeah, they may be thinking they're going to score and they want to save them for defense if we get the ball back. But if they have a lead, they don't want to stop the clock.
Wortham going to run it himself this time right side. He's going to have to just slide down, and he didn't want to do that. He lost a yard, too, while he done it. Second down.
He may not have intentionally slid there. And, again, really cool night and just some early sprinkles. And I'm wondering if he just lost his footing there, and they finally take a timeout, don't they?
Timeout Rosebud with 1:22 left. We're back in 30 seconds on KVMN. We lead by 4.
Down Home Motors, 1044 North Main Street in Cave City, has a variety of previously owned vehicles for you to choose from. Jordan and Adam at Down Home Motors has been known to carry everything from recent models to classic cars and trucks. In fact, Down Home Motors likes to buy, sell, and they'll even trade at Down Home Motors, 1044 North Main Street in Cave City. Jordan's number is 870-384-0206 and Adam at 870-371-0105.
Caveman football.
Back here in Rosebud, we're up 4. Rosebud and the Cavemen back on the field. 1:22 to play here in the ball game, at least in regulation.
Yeah, we really haven't gotten to the quarterback as much the last series or this one like we were, and it'd be nice to get him taken down this time.
Snap, Wortham fakes a throw. Now he's going to throw it over our guy, and that's a pass interference because we didn't turn around. And
Crockett never turned around, and the defender was backpedaling.
I mean, otherwise good coverage, but you got to turn around, and if you don't turn around, it's PI every time. Go 15.
Stops the clock.
It does, and it's half the distance from there, right, I think? Or is it still?
Well, they were at the 25. Yeah, in high school they may march the whole 15.
They might do it. We'll wait and see here.
With our luck, yeah. Let's see.
They haven't marched anything yet. Now they're going.
15-yard penalty, and that's another Ramblers.
Yeah, they're going to move it 15, so it's an automatic 1st and goal now from where they're at. So we've got to have a big stop here. This has to be where we have our defensive stop.
And they're looking to score right now. And
it's true. Minute 16. 1:16. Snap. Wortham going to run himself up the middle. He's taken down by a couple of Cavemen. 2nd and goal.
Caleb Johns with the tackle there. Another Rosebud player slow to get up, maybe cramping. Again, cool night, and this has been a physically demanding game on them because we're the more physical team. Another injured player. He's coming off on his own power. That's 71, Manny Jasso. That's a freshman, man. And look at him. He's a big dude.
And he is hobbling, too. That's got a cramp or something there.
Yeah, he's holding the back. It's like his hamstring maybe. Probably a cramp.
That stops the clock at a minute on 2nd and 8 because it's apparently at the 10.5 and not the 10. So it ain't a goal, and now the clock starts after that. 55 seconds. Here we go. We've got to have it defense.
Let's get to the quarterback here, Justin.
Wortham's got one man with him in the backfield, 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Wortham takes a snap, wants to throw the end zone, finds a guy. It's down there, and it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Ramblers.
Well, that was quite a catch by the young man on the crossing route. And a good throw again by the quarterback. I thought he led him too far when he first let it go. But 38 seconds, and we're going to get the ball somewhere around midfield here in a moment. But down 2, and even if they score the 2-point conversion, we need a touchdown regardless.
Yeah.
So this play really is immaterial at this point, but let's hold them anyway.
2-point conversion try on the way. 38 seconds there on the clock.
Not this time.
Throws it across. It's tipped and smacked away by Seth Wilson. Great job, Seth.
Yeah, that was a bullet pass, too. Boy, this quarterback, just a 9th grader, and he can throw that football, can he? And so let's get this ball, and, let's hope Lopez is good to come back in. I haven't – was he out there on defense? I can't tell at the end, but – of that possession. We're going to need him on that drive because he's so fast.
Really
Wiles can get the – we have 1 timeout.
We've got one timeout and 38 seconds on the clock, and here's where the clock management has to we've got to watch that.
So Lopez has been lining up right in front of us on this side of the field and on the kick return, and this time it's Christian
West.
number 8. So Nick, I think, was holding his shoulder or his left arm when he went out. Let's see.
They're going to kick it deep for the first time tonight, and Brian Payton's going to take it at the 20. He goes 25, now the 30, now the 35, 40, now the 45, 50. 2 men to beat. 45 on the other side, and Brian Payton has put us in the best place that you could put us.
25 seconds to go at the 40. Man, he took that ball at about the 20.
We got a flag at the 45.
That's about a 40-yard return. This is probably going to be against us.
Actually, it's at the 47.
Yeah. Usually on a kick return, it's on the return team.
Blocking the back. Holding on the receiving team.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
Well,
25 seconds, but we need some long gainers, and we haven't passed for deep yardage in the ball game, and Rosebud wants a timeout, I think.
I believe, I don't know, we're on the ball.
Yeah, and Rosebud coach called their coach over, so I'm not sure what's what here.
Well, they've put us at the 45.
They moved that ball. Well, you go from the spot of the foul,
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah.
So,
and instead of the 47, they said it was at the 45.
So this coach managed to get himself they did call a timeout.
Okay, they just now officially actually called it,
Yeah.
and that means that they're going to come on the field pretty quick. So we'll keep it right here.
They're done with it, and we're just now going. You got to give us the 30 seconds. You can't just tell us we got to play because they're ready.
20. I can't even talk. 25 seconds.
114 total points. Probably 800 yards of offense combined or more in this game. It's crazy. A lot of short kicks, a lot of short fields tonight. That was the only real deep kick we've had all night.
Yeah.
And Brian Payton negated it. But it did take 10 seconds to do it, but you're not going to get anything else in 10 seconds that well. So here we go.
It's true. Cavemen in it. Dawson takes a snap, wants to throw, runs back. He's in trouble, and he's going to have to throw it short. It's incomplete. Intended for Cameron Dool, and the clock's still moving. It should have been 20 seconds. Now it's at 18, but the play actually was stopped at 20.
Yeah, the official he's going to talk to the side. Is there a flag? He's talking to the line judge over here.
Yeah, I think they saw it.
Or they'll correct the clock.
There it is, yep.
Yeah.
That's correct. So,
yeah,
been watching that all night.
You to see, and they have, they've been rather liberal with their stoppage of clock when it seemed to be.
You almost want to see a Lopez.
If it's a 40-point game, I'm all for it.
That's right.
But not when it's a close game. Let's do it right.
Johnson wants to throw. Now he's got a man completes. Wiles to the left side. He's going to have to drop the shoulder. He's at the 49, now the 50. He'll get across and be down, and we'll call the last timeout that we have.
Yeah, and we just don't seem to have a deep pass play, do we? And that's what you need here, or you're going to have to do something of a reverse nature that can fool the defense, and Lopez would be the speed guy to finish that off, and he's not been back out there. And I can't see that. If he's probably sitting down over there, and we can't see him on the sideline. And we've missed him this possession for sure.
Definitely. 11 seconds. 2 ones on the board. 1-1, 11. Let's emphasize that. We have no timeout, so you either do something fast here, run it out of bounds, get another chance, or you just take it to the house. I mean, for a touchdown, that's what we really want to see.
It would take all 11 seconds. Wouldn't that be something to just run it all the way and the clock's running out while you do it?
I've seen it before, but
yeah.
Right now would be the time to see it. Cameron Dool's going to be a wide out to the near side.
If you get tackled, you'll be lucky, and you can't. If it's not a first down, you can't spike it either because it'll be 4th down.
Right. 3rd and short. 4 yards to go. Dawson wants to throw it. Finds Cameron Dool this side, and he's going to catch it and be pushed out of bounds at the 20.
21. Yeah, it's
16.
Man, that's our longest pass play of the night, and a great focus by Doyle to make that catch going backpedaling.
Well, what a time to have a field goal kicker if we had one.
Yeah, and so we got to throw it again. We got 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
I mean, granted, we've ran some plays that gobbled up 15 yards. We're going to take our last time out.
Well, we don't have one left.
Or maybe they took one.
I think we're just on the sideline talking.
Somebody took one. Well, I don't know.
We don't have one to take.
And they don't even want to talk to their coach, but I think they must have called the timeout. They're down to 1.
Well, they were on one just a minute ago.
Okay.
They may have took one.
They must have. And we can't trust our scoreboard totally here.
Don't know.
And
So
they're probably just as wound up as we are.
We have 4 seconds. We have 4 seconds. So, I mean, at this point, you just need one to get the play off. We have 4 seconds. We're at the 18, 17-yard line is where we're at. We're at the 17. We're in striking distance. Oh, I'm nervous, Philip.
Yeah,
this
we're going to.
This is go to next week, or this is go home?
We could run it, but we're really going to have to throw it. And unless you get a defensive penalty.
All right, we're standing up.
Let's stand up for this one.
We're standing up. 4 seconds. It's do or die time, honestly, right here. You either go to the next round or you go home.
Down by 2. Last play.
58-56, Cavemen. Snap. Look over there. He was wide open. Dawson throws it to the end zone. Is that not P.I.?
No, uncatchable, out of bounds on the throw.
It's not P.I.
That's it. Christian West was intended receiver, but he couldn't make a play on it. Rosebud gets their first win of the season. I mean, good for them, but we made the play we had to make. The onside kick recovery, Gavin Sams to himself. The deep passes were really what got them out in front of us, and we came back and had the lead and needed to just get one more score. And some untimely penalties didn't help.
Yeah, that's about all you can say about it. So we played hard.
Our first foray into 8-man football, though, I mean, how about our boys in a competitive game, though? And what an experience they had in a crazy game with 114 total points. I mean,
that's a lot of points. I've not seen that many, I don't think, ever.
That's a lot of points, and
something cool to see.
We've just had so many games over the years. I mean, honestly, we're down mercy ruled in the second half, and almost every game was really competitive all year, and that's what you want to get from 8-man football. And these ninth graders got a taste of the faster high school game, some of them.
Yep.
And you know what? We're going to turn around twice. And it'll be 2-a-days in August, and they'll be suiting up again. And you'll be back.
That's right. We will. 58-56, the final here, as we need a Busy Bee Designs, Busy Bee MVP tonight. And I got one on my brain. His defense was absolutely unmatched tonight as far as for us. And Caleb Johns is who I'm thinking. Honestly,
really plugged the gap a lot, and we really controlled that line. I mean, we could mention Trago and Sutterfield also, and Baena.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we were running the ball. Our guys, especially inside the 10. I mean, our guys went in untouched on all those closeout plays, and just love that they had a competitive experience of football, and a salute to the Cave City fans who turned out and drove down here on a chilly night and supported our boys, and proud of them.
Yeah, we appreciate
and we were
them.
down, and we were down a lot of points, and we didn't quit. We come out in the third and went and scored straight away and kept on and got back in it.
Yep. So final here, 58-56 for those in our studio back at home. For Philip Landers, I'm Justin Wilson. We're going to call it a night. We'll see you in basketball season in a few weeks. The schedules will be out, and we'll get them posted online so you can see it. Come support our cavemen and cavewomen in some basketball. For everybody at Caveman Radio, Caveman TV, and Cave City Athletics, we'll see you next time. God bless you. Later.
When the skies turned dark over Cave City, the storm didn't just test our town, it revealed its strength. In the wake of the EF3 tornado, the bank at Cave City didn't hesitate. Their team showed up, checking on and feeding neighbors, lending hands, and helping clear the path forward. It wasn't just about buildings and storm damage, it was about people. And when the town needed them most, the